Here we go. Now we can start.
16 Marpanoths.
16 Marpanoths. 500 Marpanoth.
500 cigarettes.
But you can only have 5 monsters in play at once in Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, I guess 6 with the link spot.
What the fuck?
Definitely Yu-Gi-Oh! Logic.
I was gonna say, as soon as you started using it...
Marpanoth just sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh! card. This is a callback to a joke we made earlier.
I know.
I'm not making this in a vacuum. I'm not being weird.
I'm not cringe.
You
are.
No, you forget. You forget. You can stack monsters with Xyz summons.
That's a good point.
Is there an owlbear link that I should have?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, I should also do an owlbear.
It's okay, Pearl. You don't need to worry. Not even our players are on the owlbear.
Too busy opening packs
already
of
an
Pokemon
owlbear.
TCG pockets.
I need the owlbear.
Yeah,
for
we're talking about we're all an
emotional
owlbear.
I didn't even have the audio back. Or there we go. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's enjoying listening to us ramble before we start. I had forgotten. I had neglected to mention that last we awoke, Cerelia was having conversation with Thimblewick and was discussing things he was searching for.
Wait, hold on. We've just been live this whole time?
No, we've been live for the past 20 seconds.
Okay.
I hit the wrong button, and I was like, there's no reason to go back. That's essentially it. I caught you guys up pretty sufficiently. Oh my god, Cerelia. You are so green. I forgot.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Will?
Oh, no, this Thimblewick guy was pretty sus.
Yeah?
I would eject him out of the spaceship.
I would eject him out of the spaceship. I believe he had asked you about a certain set of locations. He was trying to ascertain the danger level, and trying to also kind of investigate you and what you're looking for. But we had to cut off before we could finish. I did want to add in a last note. He does pull you aside. I don't know if you had already been talking quietly with him before, but he would give you a, you know how older people are like, come here, and pull you by your hand, like not like they're trying, but you're like, I could pull my fucking hand out of here and walk away if I really wanted to.
Oh, I could kick this guy's ass.
Yeah, he's old.
I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna.
But I could.
But I thought about it.
I've thought about it.
Just because he's old doesn't mean you can kick his ass.
Hands rated E for everyone.
Everyone is back hanging out in the dining section of this inn. He pulls you over to a small chair, if you are so willing to, and he gives you like a gesture to sit down. I have to tell you something. And I'm also gonna preface this session by saying I just got back from a convention and I lost the fuck out of my voice, so I apologize. But Haley, he like shifts in his seat. His fingers get all fidgety as he pulls the like brass gear and thumbs it between his fingers. And there's a bit of edge in his voice as he goes, The capital, officially closed investigations on your mother's murder. He pauses and looks up at you, but like, not Kubrick stare style, but has his head facing down and gives you the like thumbing gaze to see if you react. Not that you have like any mean to change or shift facial expression.
Yeah, it's so hard to convey any sort of emotion without verbally expressing it.
Wow.
It's like that scene in Futurama. Where he's like, you can't just have your character.
He continues on if she doesn't.
I know it's like she's not him.
Oh my goodness.
But all is just
Sorry,
continue.
my Wi-Fi is cutting out so horribly. You actually sounded like a robot there. Hello? Oh. Oh, it's Discord. All right. Hold on.
Ooh, ooh. I'm having like weird.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, everyone went completely silent. Actually, my Discord crashed.
Hilarious.
Yeah, which is super cool of it. Anyway,
Alright.
did you hear a word I said?
All I heard was something about results. I also was
want-
partially dissociating, so...
That's fair, Woo.
Are we still live?
Yeah,
I think
who
the
else?
Twitch crashed.
No, the Twitch crashed.
Hello.
Hi.
I apologize.
All right.
We died for it. I lost internet. That was me.
Okay,
Guys,
I
we
thought
got-
it was me.
Guys,
No,
we gotta
no,
be
no.
naughty while the internet's down.
No, I'm back now.
Just
I can see
start
everything.
saying words.
So I just for note in response to him asking or telling you about her case being closed, did you have direct feelings to express, I guess?
I loved my mom. I mean, she like obviously can't express anything via her face. She would definitely like tighten her grip on whatever she's
You can hear like
whatever's
the metal.
nearest, probably her. Just, like dents her legs because she's gripping them so hard.
Yeah. Those above her have moved on. The capital is dividing her work among her other peers, assigning new tasks to get the gears turning. He lets out like a small sigh, his eyes flicking with something unspoken. I don't know if that's something that you wanted to hear, but I thought you deserved to hear it from someone who cares. He spins and twiddles his thumbs and leans a little sideways. I hope you find what you're looking for out here in the Icewind Dale, Cerelia, because from what I've seen and from what I know, home isn't what it was. Whatever happened behind those, or what's ever happening behind those closed doors, whatever whispers are moving in the hands of power, it almost makes this frozen wasteland seem like an escape. He looks off into a frost-covered window. There is no light, save for torches surrounding the town, but you can tell he's looking off far along the expanse of the mare, the lake. I forget which one this is. He's looking far beyond Lackdenshire, maybe farther north. And with that, he his hands come apart and gives you, I'm sorry. I've kept you far longer than I've needed to. And he pulls off a little hat, gives her a little gentle curtsy. Very, very happy to have seen you, Cerelia. And I hope our paths cross again. And he says that almost mournfully as he looks past you and then down. And with that, he is going to leave the White Lady in. Unless you wanted to stop him. But it seems as though he's in a rush.
Yeah, God damn, I don't know what to say. Not even goodbye.
Yeah. Just a straight up Lanson goodbye. Just leaving.
Yeah, just leaving without saying anything.
Well, we're done here, so, leave.
Yeah. From there, you guys, I believe you guys already got breakfast, or is that, I believe, maybe dinner? Did you guys...
No, we did, because I remember writing down cheese omelets, soup and meat on a stick.
Egg.
Oh, okay.
Fuck, I want some meat on a
Meat
stick right
stick.
now.
All right.
Yeah, we definitely got food.
Luffy, fuck, Monkey D. Luffy over
but
here.
yeah.
Fuck.
I
Oh,
want more.
I want to
I
pick
mean,
one of those
Grant,
big
you
cartoon
also you've
ham
made
hocks.
food a very centric part of our campaign as well. So.
yeah. Welcome to Dungeon
You know what?
Meshi.
That's a very Lord of the Rings do, and
Not, isn't it?
Oh no, I appreciate it.
Feels very like dungeon meshy as well. Less focused on eating the monster, but more like yeah. Anyways,
a big cartoon meat on a bone, like in the Flintstones. That would fix me right now.
for Cerelia to put in her robot mouth.
She's like, I need to
Oh,
set
I think
my.
I know that.
Oh, no, you're good.
Oh no, I think stream just got
Oh, stream.
Yo, this internet is a little sussy.
What's going
Yeah,
on with your
stream is just
internet?
loading.
Oh my bad. I'm sorry. I'm new to Twitch. My bad.
Yeah. Do you guys want to step outside? Oh. This is gonna be a really funny set of cuts that I'm gonna have to do within our session.
Of course it did. I would
So
kill
the
everyone if we did.
Mission success.
Yeah, I don't no other.
Did the internet go down again?
That's a great question.
I can still hear you.
Oh, okay. You got really quiet.
Fair enough.
I think maybe we're all just a little paranoid since it dropped.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
That's my favorite
this-
part about streaming.
This reminds me so much of when we played Pokemon and I still lived in that rural area. Like,
Oh
what
yeah.
was it, like 2 megabits up for a second? It's just like the worst internet of all time.
Yeah, and you would just drop, and if you were quiet for a bit, we weren't sure if you just like were being quiet or just like
Yeah.
fully were not there anymore.
Those are the good old days.
Okay, so we're going outside. Did we? I'm trying to remember our little checklist.
Yeah.
I think right now, because
Did we ever deal with the Bloodguard?
issues, we need to
I
go
feel like-
out to Targos, like through Brinchander, like just head west and kind of figure that out.
Right. Yes, that's I think where we were at. You're a
We
little
still need
quiet.
our soup.
Yeah, I do think you guys are forgetting, but it's okay. Soon after you walk out, are you assaulted by the smells and sights of fire and braziers being raised, as well as the sounds of men in armor clamoring around the city streets? East Haven's militia is out and about preparing, carting certain sectors of the wall, or at least walls surrounding, setting up small fortifications, while the people inside their houses barricade and bar up doors. I don't know if you guys remember, but I'm sure Kataros is quickly reminded about his conversations with Imdra Arlagath of the whereabouts of Daneth Whalen, and I believe that's his name. I'm going to make sure, though. As well as what's been going on in the past few days. And if you don't, it's okay. But I can tell.
Give me. I just need to look at my notes.
All I
It's been
remember is
nearly a
war.
month.
We did just have a 2-week.
That's
so-
fair. The city of Targos has apparently begun collecting debts that it is owed. And due to it being one of the central fishing hubs of this set of 10 towns, a lot of towns owe debts to Targos, some
Right.
having already paid them off, East Haven not being one of them. So consider this, I would say, its final debt collection call from the city of Targos. Daneth Whalen is on his way via a small set of dog sleds and guard to Targos to negotiate, but until word comes back from the negotiations, the city of Targos' militia has been split up and is now sitting outside the entrance to East Haven. Imdra Arlagath is exhausted with work to be done. She's set up guards and set up guard patrols. She has worked tirelessly to ensure that this city remains safe and does not become a raid victim of Targos' harsh debt collection process. You guys step out, and of course, some people surrounding you in East Haven. I don't believe I've had a moment to update it, but you guys do have... you guys have a respected aura about you. All of the soldiers that pass you, the militiamen, see you and smile. They jostle each other and push, pointing to you guys as if to say, "Look, it's that the Sunseekers," with hope brimming in their eyes. Let's see.
Get a load of this guy, Cam.
Yeah, did you guys want to move about? Did you want to go anywhere before?
Do we have anywhere we would want to check out before just heading to the town hall to try and sort this? This seems somewhat prescient.
What do you need to find from the town hall?
Well, aren't we gonna go? Aren't they gonna negotiate?
Didn't Waylon go to Targos?
No, they're going to Targos to negotiate.
Yeah, like he's probably dead, if I'm being honest. But
No.
He's probably dead. Is crazy.
For him.
I honestly, if not now, like on his way to his dad.
Do you? That's fair. That's a fair assumption. Honest to God, if I've taught you guys fucking anything in this campaign, it is that Nerith Mexildenar is an evil scum fuck. So I can't even be like, no, maybe.
Yeah, Imdra, do you have like someone second in command? No reason. just want to make sure you have like a plan.
So there are a few shops here.
People are outside the town.
You can surmise at least 100. But
So they've got 100 that are threatening the town.
yes, for those who know, you guys have been to East Haven several a time. If you want to give me a history check to see how many people they have in total for their militia, let me know.
I mean, I'll try.
I might as well try.
I rolled a 15 total.
15, absolutely. East Haven has at minimum 150 men, regular soldiers. And then they have like 12 respected retired adventurers that, or I guess not respected, various men or women who have like a small reputation about them for fighting. Be it soldiers, be it folk hero or whatnot. You can tell that this place has, like, if this were to be raided by a small group, they'd be fine. But 100 to 150 men, even if they win, there's no doubt that there will be casualties. That being said, there's no guarantee that this will break out into a full-scale war. But definitely not going to be something that is easily fought. Did you guys want to go to the town hall or to any
No, I'm
nearby
so sorry.
stores?
That was me completely invited.
No, you're good. Let's see. If not, you guys will be summoned by soldiers who, seeing you come out, usher you to try and take you to the town hall. Simply due to the fact that, you know, they give you the, like, Lady Arthagath will want to see you. Come with us. And they give you a guiding hand if you feel so inclined to follow. Ronaldo's with you guys now. The gang's back
Does
together.
everybody have enough rations and everything?
How are we doing on food?
Yeah, I think we're mostly fine.
All right, cool. Then yeah, I think we should just keep
I've
going.
got
Kind of
8.
fucked for rations.
I've got
Oh,
8
yep.
rations and good berries, technically.
Kataros, what are you at?
Not right.
2 rations.
Not great, but I feel like are we gonna find a lot here? Because I feel
Aren't
like
they kind of starving a little bit here?
yeah, I was gonna
Probably
say
get some
isn't
for
Targos
free, like,
taking
we
death?
are
I'm
the
realizing now
Sunseekers.
this might be yeah, my bad. So why don't let's just town hall.
All
for
right.
This time.
Leading into town hall, you guys can see that where there was once a large statue in the middle of the barracks' room, it's been since forth brushed away and replaced with a battle table. There is a small map of East Haven laying out the entire side, encumbered by soldiers, and several pieces to indicate various ranks of troops, labeled in silver and copper, with very few pieces of gold, and even an electrum piece, but that piece is far off of the map right now. There is a smaller map of 10 towns where you can see there is the small platinum piece, and it is in Targos at the moment. Upon being guided in, Imdra gives the, of course, "Oh my gosh, thank goodness you're all here. Kataros," she gives you like a nod of good morning. "I know we've asked a lot of you, and this is why I wanted to ask now. If you feel as though you do not wish to be a part of our political bouts, feel free to leave. I give you full permission. We couldn't blame you even if we tried. But if we could count on you again, we'd really appreciate it." She pulls out a small painted wooden chip that symbolizes the Sunseekers, like it's a little sun, and it's got 5 different, sprouts coming off of the sun's rays. She hands it to Kataros in a sort of do with your own path as you will. If you wish to leave, now is the time.
Nerth isn't going to stop until he has all of the 10 towns. You have us, and they'll put it down on the table.
Ooh. You place the chip just directly amongst the other copper sitting in front of the gate that symbolize her other soldiers. She smiles. You can see the bags under her eyes are horrid. She is going to lead you guys to the front. There is a squabble between soldiers from both sides. Oh, let me give you the fun... Oh. I hope I'm not cutting out too bad.
I think it's a squabble with it. And imagine the editing job you have to do for this session.
I know. I'm so excited.
Yeah, Grant's gonna really have to get in there.
Oh my god, they still can't fucking hear me.
Oh no,
I
that
don't
makes
know if
sense.
I said any of it thinking you weren't here. I think I said some of it thinking that we weren't on stream.
Oh.
Which I think was accurate.
That might have been true. Anyway. You have my axe.
Oh my god, Colby just said the same thing. We were just saying Grant having to edit this into an episode.
Yeah, no, that's where I got it from.
Okay, cool.
I was
Oh,
like,
never mind.
No, that was chatter.
All right. You guys are ready?
Yeah, I've been ready.
Are we just fighting them? Like, what's going on?
You guys are gonna approach them, or at least approach the front gates.
Who?
The front gates.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Yo, come on, this is-
Cut out immediately.
But I could push them all into the water, maybe.
Oh, you pushed them in the freezing water?
I mean,
depends how
yeah.
far-
Make them
Yeah.
freeze.
Yo, hypothermia
If
not a
we-
joke.
Man, I feel like I
Man.
could do something with that if we had.
Oh man. It's okay, guys. We will proceed. Someone going, okay,
I
so it
got
isn't just me.
Wow.
All right, guys,
amazing.
hold on. I'll be right back.
Good session so far. Waiting.
Turn off the
I
router.
love that Grant.
Yeah, I'm so
Yeah.
glad that Pearl is here this whole time for this. Thanks, guest session.
I don't know.
I mean, we are, but the.
Oh my god.
Maybe.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh. Hello.
Take 10.
I'm telling
I
chat
got,
what's
I
going
got all
on.
disconnect.
I know.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. This is
This
probably
didn't happen last time, did it?
No.
You've streamed from this location before, right?
several times. Several times. It
What
is
is
simply
happening
this
today?
Wi-Fi. I might, we might just combine session 40. What is this? 43, and the next, so that this doesn't feel all too short. Unless this keeps happening, in which case it'll just get tacked on to the next one regardless. Anyways, while I have Wi-Fi for the next 5 minutes, you you guys were leaving to go to the front gates of East Haven, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I think you can set a replay buffer. That's fucking hilarious. That's hilarious. That's like a stim for me, the Chris Evans from Scott Pilgrim.
Oh yeah. That's hilarious.
You guys can see that there's a bit of a scuffle going about, as there is a clear line in the snow drawn between East Haven's guard and Targosian militiamen. Some of the men who are from Targos seem to be antagonizing, nearly drawing close to it as if they mean to step over it, and then diverting at the last second. The East Haven guard are playing it somewhat cool, though growing more and more agitated by the second. And before long, as you guys approach, and I do have Owlbear up on here for you guys, but we are not necessarily traveling into a fight right now. If you want to move over to the front, and I'll shrink everything as to better size it. Except Aster. Aster gets to say huge.
Ah, me big boy.
As one of the thugs crawls up, I say thugs, I've used the thug thing for them. As one of the Targosian militiamen charges forward, he stops just before crossing the line and leans in to one of the soldiers, one of the guardsmen of East Haven, and whispers something. If you guys want, you can give me a perception check, or check to try and decipher what they say. This goes for our other guest as well, if they want to too.
Leans in, gives him a little
for sure.
kiss. Gives him just a little smooth.
Are we finally making love, not war?
Yeah.
That is, I was really.
Naruk the
pulling
Goblin,
back
thank you for
everything to
following.
not interrupt Grant.
Get the fuck
Be
out
like,
of here.
gives him a little kiss.
Smoochy?
You said perception.
Perception.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Earl, guess what I got?
A 7.
It was a 7. I've been rolling 7s non-stop for the last, month, every single session.
It's really sad.
Apparently it extends to this campaign, too.
10.
So
baby.
did anyone get over a 16?
17.
I got 17.
Same.
Aster and Garrosh, listening close by, you can hear as the guardsman holds his spear up, the Targosian militiamen lean in and going, "I'm gonna repossess your sister," and laugh as the other men giggle and throw their heads back in laughter. The East Haven guard rears back and clocks the thug so hard in the jaw that teeth rain down into the snow below, going missing into the clean white substance, but being easily seen through their yellow and red fixtures. This immediately sparks an outrage as several Targosian militiamen gather up to fight and beat on the 2 East Haven guards. You guys have a moment. Does anyone want to intervene?
How close am I to the guard? who
You
threw the
guys,
punch?
you guys are within 3 or 4 feet. You guys are just about to get
Intercept.
to them. Intercept.
I would like to put my hand in front of the punch.
You're talking
There's
about
no roll for it, Grant.
What do you mean?
I'm an interceptor. That's my fighting style.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm close enough, I can just stop the damage by 10. By a D10.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Can I do that?
Yeah,
Will
so
you let me?
I guess you didn't want to stop the East
I
Haven
want to
guard.
stop the first punch from being thrown.
Oh, the East Haven guard.
If it is possible. If that already happened, we don't need to go back.
It had just happened right before you were in distance.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, I want to see if I can stop some fighting near me, but I don't need to.
Yeah. All right.
I'm not trying to be big dramatic here.
10 of the Targosian militiamen begin approaching the East Haven Guard. I should say the 9th one that had just been punched leans back as they call out to a cleric to heal him as he bleeds out through his mouth, or bleeds out. They broke his fucking jaw! The East Haven Guards pull their spears, to which the Targosian militiamen draw their swords, and there seems to be a form of standoff. Would you guys consider yourselves part of, or at least amongst the East Haven Guards? Would you?
I looked at Kataros. I'm fully checking in with Kataros to see if we're taking this fight here.
Is there even much of a fight? They're just staring at each other and throwing out threats.
There's about to be a fight unless we stop it.
There's
Swords are drawn.
swords have been
Like
drawn.
that's you know.
Aster will say that in character. There's about to be a fight unless you want to stop it.
We're going to die.
Okay. He will. Thaumaturgy.
I thought
he's
you
gonna.
just said vomit.
He will vomit.
Kataros,
He threw up.
He will throw up.
Kataros, what do we do? Sorry, I'm not used to having pressure.
I don't like being in charge.
Yeah, he'll thaumaturgy, kind of yell and like get everyone's attention hopefully off each other. I just kind of say, unless more of you want your teeth fall into the floor, I suggest you all stand your ground.
Give me intimidation. With advantage.
I'd be able to give him guidance.
Yeah, absolutely.
D4.
Hell yeah.
16, and then what's guidance gonna give me?
1d4.
1d4.
I believe.
I can roll it if you'd rather.
I got it. That's 18.
18. The Targosian soldiers step back for a moment, all of them seemingly taken aback. Suddenly, a few of them lean in closer in the dark, dim morning light of nothing. Some holding torches and leaning closer to try and get a better vantage point at looking at you. That's when they recognize the 5 of you, including Ronaldo, who's, I guess, not as close behind. Hold on, get over here.
So this is the 6 of us.
Yeah, the 6 of you. I apologize. Well, 7 if you count Cerelia. Your numbers are going to keep growing if we keep expanding our list of who we consider the main group.
You're the one who brought up Ronaldo.
I know. That's fair.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I was like, I had a moment of where are we? All right. As you guys stand before them, the Targosian soldiers stand up and kind of silently talk amongst themselves as the East Haven Guard turn back. One of them goes, "Oh my God, you're Kataros Surret. You're Aster Lotus. You're Garrosh Fightmaster. Cyphus Tomeseeker and Cerelia the Hookmaster Aeon."
You're damn right.
I love our full names.
I like my new middle name.
The East Haven Guard turns back and goes, "Would you sign my water skin?" Holding up a piece of charcoal. To literally any of you while this conversation is going on.
I think that's
I
just
will.
gonna wash up. What? It's a water skin.
Yeah, but he's not gonna fuck with it.
Aster will write his name. I haven't written in a long time, if ever, so.
Fair. Oh yeah, what script do you all write in, I should ask?
A perfectly beautiful script. It's like a gorgeous calligraphy, all swirly and shit.
Yeah. Does
It's a
anyone John
standard
Hancock it and
cursive.
write like super annoyingly large? Because
Aster
if
write
not,
large, but he does write in Elvish.
to be fair,
And it probably looks like a child's handwriting.
Ronaldo writes bigger than he should for a guy who doesn't do a lot of the fighting.
Oh, No, I think Ronaldo hits it with the John Hancock because that's the most accurate.
Kataros is like a mix of like Elven Cursive and like Screamo Band Infernal.
And then just Ronaldo in the most beautiful and clear script of them all.
He is the dead center, yeah.
My signature would be like a really jagged draconic.
All right.
There's a little paw print on there.
Yeah, Tyrael.
That's Tyrael. It's a paw print. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Toe beans.
As you guys are standing with the guard, the thugs, the Targosian soldiers, I apologize. Not really. The Targosian soldiers behind you seem to grow a little bit more confident as something appears. I do want, if you guys give me a nature check, you can see something that flies through the sky and lands nearby in one of them's arms. I will say, I don't know if necessarily any of you remember him, but nearby a man receives some kind of flying creature into his arms. Nature check. 10. It's something with wings, that's for damn sure.
I mean, it sure can fly.
I'll do nature check. Why not?
Yeah, how
Fuck
many
it.
of us do you mind with it?
Cerelia does the like Subnautica scan.
Mine is also like a 10. Oh my god, did you also get a 10? Hell yeah, so did I!
Did everybody get a 10?
I got a 10
I haven't rolled yet,
to
so.
there, but...
We're just a bunch of smarty pants.
Apparent fucking
Over
Lee.
here.
Oh!
Damn!
There you go. Cyphus knows what
That's
that
what
is.
it's for. What is it? I took a class.
That is a winged serpent. The winged serpent
Mother.
flies and slides into or underneath the armor of the man in the back, the tiefling that you guys have now come to see. It holds something that he pries apart, and that is when he smiles. He leans over to some of the other nearby soldiers, and that is when they start moving forward. The Targosian soldiers that surround East Haven begin to form up into a cohesive band of various different guards and are sent forward towards in various directions into the city of East Haven. The East Haven guard begin trying to stop them, and Scath goes, "We've been given our orders. Talk's burnt down. Collect everything that we see fit. Follow the list." And that is when, of course, of the panic of the guard sets through. But very soon after, Imdra Arlagath approaches and stops the fight that is about to go down between you and these guard. I guess more so the guard and the Targosian soldiers. She meets up and stops, giving the like, "What are your demands?" Trying to hold off at a violent repossession as the tiefling is given a parted sea of soldiers to pass by. He gives, of course, a absolutely scathing smile as he sees who approaches him, taps his fingers for a moment and opens up a scroll. "We are to repossess any and all rations that we see fit, any currency that we find that we deem worthy, fishing and farming equipment, and finally, slaves, should you not meet our criteria." That's when Imdra holds up a hand and goes, "That wasn't what I agreed with Nerth." And Scath goes, "The terms of the deal have changed. He's a forgiving man. I'm sure if you want to head there now and discuss them with him, you might change his mind. But until then, we'll be doing our due diligence." And with that, they begin moving through, and Imdra gives the command, "Stop! Stop!" You can hear, I will say this, they're not running, but they are lightly jogging through the streets. things throughout the town left outside. Government buildings first, of course, but the ports and others. Boxes are crowbarred open. Shops are busted into, and homes that are barricaded are being knocked on, and citizens are being interrogated. That is just at the front. That is when Indra orders all guard to protect the citizens, and a small fight breaks out. No swords are drawn, but hands are thrown, and that is when Scath turns around and orders his personal guard. I accidentally dragged him forward, and tells them to dispose of those who choose not to repay their debts, which, of course, encompasses all of the nearby East Haven Guard and Imdra Arlagath, as well as, I believe, some of you.
How much do they even owe? Have we even discussed it?
I think we went over this last time, and it is more than all of us have.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's in the
Like,
thousands,
even if we pulled
several
everything
thousands.
together, it is straight up more than we have.
Okay.
Which fucking blows, because they also stole shit from you.
Yeah.
Where's that little bastard kid that took my wallet?
You can take him.
Take his ass.
Cerelia offers him up
We want
first.
the rest of them, but he sucks.
All right.
This town of thieves. But the person who stole from us, from me?
Do you guys know what's to come now? It's
Spike growth?
yeah.
Yo, can we kill this guy? He's annoying.
You said we could talk to Nerith.
yes.
Say at Scath.
Yeah, he holds his hand up and stops his men. He gives you the, like, I did. What do you plan on saying to him, Kataros?
Let us reason with him. You haven't even given us a chance.
Nerith is a very reasonable man, but he's not a very patient man, and his patience is worn rather thin in light of recent events. His eyes flicker with, you can see one of his eyebrows twitches up, and he clearly references prior events. I don't know if you guys remember, but Nerith isn't too happy with the Sunseekers. Do you remember what you did?
Yeah.
Scratches the back of his head.
No, because I don't remember puny people.
You have to remind me. I've screwed over so many people since then.
Fuck Nerith. All my homies hate Nerith.
Yeah.
Then how about we come to... I'm trying to think of the word for, like, a union of sorts, but my brain is fried from Katsukan.
Like an alliance?
Agreement?
Truce?
Not quite agreement.
Accord? Compromise?
Compromise. Then let's come to a compromise. Nerith can't deny that we're powerful after all.
Oh, you are certainly powerful. He looks over your group, and it looks like you've grown stronger than the last time we saw you. He scopes over your newfound equipment and larger friend, seeing Tyrael now the size of a small beast. Tyrael is rideable right now, right?
He's medium.
Yes.
He's the size of, like, fucking Cerelia.
So he is medium, and very specifically, I can in fact mount him.
Do you get on Tyrael as this the discussion?
Yeah, because I'm gonna have my bow drawn out, being like, I'm ready. I'm fucking ready, man.
Oh yeah, can I bonus action Shillelagh while this is all going on?
No.
Thank you.
And I only say that because when you go to do it, your powers dwindle for a moment.
God damn it! I knew this was gonna happen.
It takes you a moment, but after you know when you It takes you a moment, only because, you know, when you have the day where you turn your car and it turns over but it doesn't turn on? That's kind of what goes on with your powers. You shake your staff outwards to try and expand the shillelagh magic, but it doesn't take for the first time. You kind of do the, like, when you try and extend a weapon and it doesn't come out all the way for the first time.
I'm just like shaking it and it's getting like a couple spikes at a time. A couple leaves are falling off it.
Like a shitty lightsaber toy.
Yeah, just wiggle it a little bit. It like glows for a second. I have to whack it against my hand. Come on.
Be part of yourself.
But it's like breaking, like you can hear it like kind of cut out every few seconds.
Yeah.
I just
Like the battery.
Wait. Are you telling me? Wait. Are you telling me Aster Lotus has performance anxiety?
God damn it!
Of course you would.
I mean, canonically has ADHD, so.
So you're trying to offer what as compromise?
Us.
Oh. Scath actually starts laughing at that proposal and leans over and goes, "What is to stop me from simply recollecting you as East Haven's payment, along with everything else?" He approaches Kataros. He's like chest to chest with you almost.
Can I hunter's mark him?
Hold on. You can hear, by the way, from another section of the town, "Yeah, these are people. This is wrong." As other soldiers nearby, holding, you know, there are children in shackles that they release and fall to the ground and going, what am I doing? As a red tiefling turns over and in the direction of Scath says, "I'm a militiaman. I'm no slaver. I don't care how much money Maxildenar brings in. That doesn't mean I've sold off on my morals." And half of the Targosian soldiers nearby seemingly turn on Scath's rule. I would say at least 20, maybe 25 of the soldiers are now stopping their comrades from at least kidnapping people. They are not stopping anyone carrying out expensive equipment, but anyone who's taking the means for fishing livelihood, that's where they're drawing the line as fellow fishermen of Targos. Scath, looking over at Kataros' shoulder, gives a deep, like, "Stupid fucking fishermen. Can't trust them to do a soldier's job." And even though he knows he could hold, he looks over to Kataros, grimaces for a moment. Can you give me a persuasion check, Kataros?
Yeah. Please. 18.
With that, he has a moment of pause. He goes, "All right, men. Take all the valuables. Take everything that's worth even a copper. They'll pay their debt back somehow. But no women or children." And turns over to the area in which he sees the rebelling fishermen, and he calls them to his side. He's clearly glaring at a woman in clerical robes. His clear underestimation of her charisma drawing great ire from him. And as the group approach, they give the like, "Sir Scath, you won't regret." And before he can finish, he points to the woman before them, a tiefling woman, and goes, "I want her in cuffs now." And shocked, they give a, but sir, and he goes, "I don't want any more insubordination." He walks clear past them and kicks the red tiefling in his chest, shattering his leg and bringing him to his knees onto the ground as he cries out, and, "Oh God! Oh, my fucking leg!" Oh! The other Targosian militiamen stop their chanting and whooping in success as they all silence, grabbing hold of the man's arms to help prop him up. Another probes by to shackle the tiefling woman. He brings her along. He grabs her by the arm and drags her before the Sunseekers, as well as the East Haven Guard and even Imdra, and throws her amongst the group. Imdra backing up, the East Haven Guard growing ever closer towards her as, of course, he beckons the Sunseekers. I don't know if anyone heard Kataros offer them up as a form of payment.
Oh, I'm giving him mad side eye, but I guess I trust him at this point.
Aster kind of has just been like a little bit like a jaw agape this whole time, like, "Caster, what? What does that mean? For what? What's gonna happen to us?"
A few moments pass as Imdra looks to the rest of you and gives you like a, "We'll get you out of here. Don't worry about it." Trying to give you all some form of hope. I don't know if you guys expect anything from the East Haven militia.
Roll persuasion.
On you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Dance monkey.
Imdra has a +2. She got an 18.
Yeah, I'll take that. Okay.
She throws a hand out anime style. "Wait for me!"
Aster feels a little bit, I feel a little bit more confident now. I'm like, you know what? She might help us. She might get us out of this.
Thank you, Fate of Heroes, for following. As you guys are grabbed, you realize, or I guess, I don't know if she had seen it, but our tiefling prisoner here is thrown in with you lot, and that's when you guys are brought from the entrance to East Haven over off the side near the tents, where there are a set of 4 elk, I should say, that are dragging what seems to be a somewhat sizable caravan. There is connected to it cold, open-air steel cages. They're set up to carry a few people, and you are all thrown in. "You'll stay here until we arrive. Until then, I don't want to hear a fucking word." Gritting and grinding his teeth, Scath is evidently pissed off as he watches the group return with what they have for debt payment and collection. Somewhat underwhelming. It's fair enough to say a lot of food. More food than you guys have seen in the past few days piled together on these sleds. And he seems agitated, but Scath, nevertheless, after a few minutes, whistles, and the Targosian soldiers form up. They gather their things and load up various different dog sleds and other methods of transportation. That is where we have found you guys inside. So, I will say, Sanhar is not with you. Ronaldo is.
Yeah, I was going to ask, is Ronaldo with us?
Ronaldo is with you.
Fuck! God damn it! No, I didn't want this for him.
You know, when I thought about rejoining the Sunseekers, I thought it'd be under less duress.
Yeah, you shouldn't have come with us, personally.
I was simply... I'm sorry, I was just excited to be back with the gang.
You didn't do anything wrong. I'm just saying that I think when when someone offers up the Sunseekers are going to put their lives on the line, maybe that's not when you include yourself in the Sunseekers, okay?
Yes,
Maybe that's the line that we draw here.
perhaps that is for the best.
Possibly we can ask them to pull over and say you're not with us.
I think it's too far now. I
No,
think we
it's
gotta
too late.
get 'em out of
Ronaldo's
here.
Spiritfarer is known now.
I have a question.
Yes.
Are they trying to?
I'm still
Hold on,
so
hold on.
confused that Grant.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Are they trying to take Tyrael? Because I would have tried to encourage Tyrael to stay behind.
Oh, absolutely. If you try and encourage Tyrael to stay behind, they will put him in shackle and take him as if they were repossessing a small cattle animal.
I'm gonna memorize every face that did that.
Give me intelligence.
I'm going to literally
You
cast
muzzled
fucking-
Appa?
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yes, like, no, that I have a fucking line, and that was it.
Okay.
What do you want me to roll?
Intelligence. What's up?
I have a question. So are we in the same cage or in separate cages?
You're all in the same cage.
Okay,
right.
how big is this cage?
This is enough that you guys are all lined up around the sides, and there's room in the middle for your feet to all kind of splay out. This was meant to carry at least 15 to 20 people.
Oh, okay. Could I cast
standing.
Tiny Hut in this cage?
No. It's not that big. It's for them standing, not like all laid out. You only have so much room because it is just the perfect size. You could not cast Tiny Hut in here, sadly.
How come though?
Not big enough.
I will.
Is there a size dimension for tiny home? Tiny
It's
hut?
a 10-foot radius.
Yeah. Absolutely. I would say it's a square, but the farthest it goes out in one way is like 10 feet, and its width is probably around like 6, maybe 5 feet. So you guys sat now in this caravan's slave, I want to say carrier, like, what do they call it? Cart?
That's right.
Finally, first is Kataros thrown in. They slam your face into one of the cold bars. Then Ronaldo, Cerelia was attempted to be picked up with one hand, but then they got like 3 dudes to like pick her up and and they throw her and she bounces all along the side. The cart like shakes a little bit. They poke and prod Garrosh with spears to push him inside. And Cyphus, you have they bring out the unfolding set of stepping stairs. Help you in. They get the wheelchair like onto the bus.
The stairs you buy for your aging wiener dog so he can get up on the bed.
Yep.
Yeah, that's me.
Aster, you were of course grabbed by the scruff of your neck, and then Will Smith thrown in.
I'm like trying to the whole time, but I'm too small.
This is some Fresh Prince of Bel-Air shit.
Let me at him! Come on!
Like, we all would have gone in willingly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Offered ourselves.
Finally, Nell, you are turned to face the direction of Norn for the last time as he looks up at you, his leg shattered and his face, not so much betrayal on your end, but overall anguish in general, until finally 2 hands grab you from behind and throw you inside. They lock you all inside, and that's when for a moment you guys realize that there is a guest here. I don't know if
This one's not one of ours.
yeah, there's what do they wait a minute.
No, you made a mistake. This one's not one of ours.
You're not Sanhar.
You're not a dying, decaying mummy.
Hey, he's not dying. He is decaying. My bad.
She may not be one of you, but anyone who turns my own men against me might as well be an enemy. And with that, he locks it up. There is a lock on the inside, a mechanism shutting the doors as you guys are now carted off. You were sat in there for a few minutes first though. I don't know if this is a very comfortable greeting or first time introduction, but you've met under worse situations. I did want to know. Oh, I'm sorry. Nell, can you give me a history check?
Sure. Oh, actually, slay. 22.
All right. Awesome. You know so much. And by so much, I mean you, after some nights of drinking at the Targosian Tavern, the Three Flags Sailing, the plump, gray-haired widow, Ethel Yarbril, or is it Yarbril? Yeah, Yarbril has given you her whole run-of-the-mill for gossip, and included with that a bunch of stories about some up-and-coming heroes to be, and here are some fun rumors that you remember upon seeing them. A man with horns and leaves growing from him, a white dragonborn, a woman of metal, an older gentleman, and a gray tiefling. Or at least that's what they believe. These match the descriptions of the people, the Sunseekers that you'd heard about. I don't know if you want to go ahead and describe Nell as she's thrown in, by the way.
Yeah. Nell is a tiefling. I wish I had like a better color descriptor than like, she's mauve, if anybody, purple or red, one of those in between, maybe pink, somewhere. She has a double set of horns, so a set of horns that kind of curve like a ram's downwards towards her face, and a set that curves upwards at the top of her head like a bull. She's dressed in fairly nice clothing. Blue eyes. She's a lady.
Yeah. Is she an, I would say, is she more elegant or uncouth? How does she present herself? Okay. Because it's a nice juxtaposition compared to these dorks.
Yeah, I feel like if a black cat were a person.
That would a very nice encapsulating.
Yeah, but like not a stupid black cat, like a good black cat.
So not an orange cat. All right, wonderful. As you guys watch her get thrown in, I didn't know if that you guys watch as she's thrown in with her arms chained. So she just like face plants upon hitting the base of this caravan, and not long after, you guys are getting dragged along. I don't think if many of you have ever been inside a prisoner's cart. But
she's handcuffed. We're not, right?
She's handcuffed. You guys are not.
Yeah, let's help her up, maybe. If she's fixed. Okay. I gotta also go and help her up.
I want to know, Nell, you are thrown into this thing, and you do kind of like get thrown onto your chest. Do you think she would try and pull herself up, and or do you think she would just kind of lay there for a second?
I think she'd give it a second to maybe like catch her breath and then try to sit up a little.
Give me dexterity with disadvantage.
Oh, great. It's not as bad as it could be. 13.
13. Wonderful. Nell is able to get herself up. I would say, are any of the boys on their way to help her up by the time she's sort of maneuvered herself into a better position? You look up and see, I think, Kataros, you were going to help, right?
Yeah.
You look up and see a tiefling. Wait, not a tiefling. I don't know how I would describe Kataros, if he's changed fits since, but a man coming down to help you up. Do you want to do? I know you have before, probably 1,000 times by now, but would you like to give a description of Kataros as he is now, Nick?
I don't think anything's changed. He hasn't made the gauntlet yet.
No. Well, no, he did make it, didn't he? He just didn't put it on.
Yeah, it's in his pack.
But I just mean since I don't think you guys have described yourselves since Thok.
Oh. Yeah. No, you see a kind of dark blue tiefling, kind of very elvish features, very like dark elven features. And you can kind of hear that accent in the way he speaks. Horn that looks like it's been shattered and replaced with some sort of, I don't know if you know what Charlatan is, but rock, I suppose. And you can even see it peeking out a little bit underneath his robe.
You help her up, or I don't know, would Nell accept help before being, or would she just be like, no, I got this, fuck you, get off me?
I think she's been humbled enough that she'll accept the help for the moment.
Like prestidigitation in your face, like getting the dirt off.
All right. You help Nell up. I can imagine. Who do you think would introduce the other first? You know, rocks, paper, scissors for it.
Roll initiative.
Me?
No, yeah.
Us?
Would you, Pearl? Do you think Nell would introduce herself first, or do you think?
I think at this point, Kataros is like helping her up, like getting the dirt off her face, and just like, are you all right?
I'm fine. If Scath was going to handcuff me, the least he could have done was buy me dinner first.
Oh.
Kataros is a nice shade of purple right now. Oh my god. Kataros. Sorry.
It's okay, take your time.
I was gonna offer to take the handcuffs off of you.
Like giving her a preening look. Like,
Prefer they stay on?
Should they stay on?
Aster just said that out loud. Aster just says that. Would you prefer that they stay on?
Maybe not in this setting.
no, this is too kinky.
No. I would rather them be removed. Thank you for the offer.
On it.
Right. Does anyone have thieves?
I think
thieves
Aster
tools?
turns to the group. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, does anyone have thieves tools?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Fair. Yeah.
Let me
Which
look.
one of us is good at that? Because if not, smashy.
Cerelia.
Hold on.
Oh, were you looking?
I am looking. I've got a lot of stuff in my
All
inventory.
right. Well, while people are searching through their bags, their rucksacks, perhaps more sufficient introductions are in order. The two of you exchange glances, cursory glances, of course. Kind of like seeing someone you like in class. You kind of have to have a conversation with. Both of you must introduce by name. I don't know if you guys provide titles or homelands when you introduce yourselves. Probably in better settings. And you've done it before, but Kataros, perhaps it'd be a better start since it's going to go down the line.
Stupid.
Yeah.
I'm stupid, Grant.
Why?
Oh.
Because I've got performance of creation. I can make anything I want.
Reality can be whatever I want.
really
Door.
desperately wanted to go, that's not your name. You are Cerelia. You're not stupid.
I get you.
Nick?
Yeah. Kataros fucking face flushed purple. We'll go. Kataros the Red of the Sunseekers, by the way. I'm sure you've already figured that part.
What are we like babies?
Yeah. A brief pause before I believe the Sunseekers, after hearing Kataros introduce himself, scramble. Ronaldo stands next to Kataros for a moment and bows very elegantly, since he's not really even close to the ceiling. He gives a pull of his cape and goes, "I am Ronaldo, Spiritfarer, my lady. Bard, medium, man." He gives you he gives like a smile, a ding from the smile, and then bows back. And this is my master, gesturing over to Aster.
I was about to grab him by the scruff like fucking Misty and Brock style, but then he introduced me. So it worked out great.
You had your hand out.
Yeah, I was literally like hand reaching towards him. Not again. Hello, my name is Aster Lotus. I'm a cleric of Sylvanas and a champion, I presume, fighter, helper. I help people. And Aster is a like shorter but like medium height eladrin with pale green skin. At this moment he is in a summer sheen, so he's kind of like yellowy, very bright, and I've got like leafy hair with probably some flowers in it in this season.
Pretty.
Yeah,
I forgot.
I'm wearing some chainmail.
What happened? Why did we change back to summer? Because it is fall.
I was angry.
Oh, okay. You just
Summer
haven't
is the angry season,
Yeah,
and
you
they
just
took
haven't
my voice from me.
They haven't
I'm
shaken.
still maybe not over it.
And I'm still maybe not over it.
I change seasons at will. Like
That's
I
fair.
could technically do it anytime I go to sleep.
That's true.
I just try and save it for more like thematic things.
Next to him is the tall, the tall dragonborn with a even bigger wyvern Drake, laying across his lap as though it were a fat, cumbersome dog.
Yeah, he would just look at you with like one eye and just kind of gruffly say, "Garrosh." He doesn't really say much, and you can tell it's almost like he's brooding. He has pretty normal clothing though, like, you know, like a cloak, you know, trousers and like pretty
Really?
standard.
I didn't know.
He doesn't stand out in any particular way other than just his dragonborn demeanor.
Following along that track of Nell spinning around for the greetings is though she has yet to be updated on the icon, you can see her on our stream. I would say orange, but that would be incorrect, little girl.
Why hasn't she been updated in the tiny version?
I think because we just updated her and I forgot.
It works on the tiny version. It works on the tiny version. At least last time.
No. I mean the token. Sorry.
Oh.
Token.
We have too many tiny.
I've got the stream pause, so I can't actually tell what is on the screen.
Sure. Okay. Cerelia wants to. She loves introducing herself.
Yes.
It's been a rough day for her.
I
Hey, your
stand,
mom's
do a
there.
very formal little curtsy. My name is Cerelia Aeon. I'm a bard that was created to entertain. And she does like a fun little twirl. I also like to fish.
That's irrelevant though.
Yeah, look at my new fishing hook that I got.
Start to info dumping.
she like pulls it out of her back. She goes off.
Yeah, Nell, you are immediately met with the view of Cerelia's magical hook.
She just starts naming fish she knows.
Delightful.
It's a two fish.
Yeah. And finally, as her eyes draw to the last member of the party, I love the concept that it's not his token, it's just Cyphus is always smoking a fat pipe.
Oh yeah, at all times.
Oh yeah, at all times. It really helps diffuse the stressful situations of almost having a fight if there's an old man packing a pipe, puffing away.
Do you guys want to
And if I
start
want
a
to hype it up, I'll
rotation?
just blow smoke in their faces.
Guys,
Rotation.
dream Icewind Dale blunt rotation.
The Sunseekers.
Hold
Are you
on.
kidding me?
That's not true.
And the mummy.
Ronaldo.
Sonar.
Ronaldo. Ronaldo's part of it.
I would
And
say
Ronaldo.
Nefene Auril. I want to say Copper Knocker.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I got it.
Arvaetrus, the Great White Worm. And you know what? Let's just throw a curveball in there. I'm gonna say, oh God, Dazan.
No, wait.
No,
wait,
sorry,
wait.
Dazan's Simulacrum.
Yeah.
A+.
Thank you.
A+.
Nell, I know those words meant probably mean nothing to her. I like to believe they were saying this, but I know they weren't. Now that you've been fully introduced to the wonderful Sunseekers. Oh, you don't even know who the big dragon is laying on top of Garrosh. But at this point, he's hopped up off of Garrosh and is doing the tentative dog sniff, where he gets up close to you, just within sniffing distance, and then stops moving as if you can't tell if he's going to bark next or like lunge at you or leave you alone. Just he keeps side-eyeing Garrosh and then you while he sniffs you.
Am I still cuffed?
No, actually, yeah, you are for now.
Oh, okay.
Who is uncuffing Nell?
I can make thieves' tools.
Okay, how does she do it? How does it look?
Well, if I use my Song of Creation, it's just me singing a little ditty and then it shows up.
With your what else do you have or did you select your magical focus as the hurdy-gurdy? I forget.
Yeah, the hurdy-gurdy.
Okay. So to do that,
Dude.
you have to be wound up a little bit to do
I
it.
do have to be wound up.
So
It's been a while.
who's cranking Cerelia off?
I'm breaking my ball today.
Can I continue with Aster just doing all of the things that are just like a little too?
Yeah.
Was it Garrosh last time?
Was it?
I don't know. Ronaldo sees her start to need someone to help, and he goes, "I'll help you," and runs over. They plug is it 6? What are they called? Hexagonal, like the little keys for them. It's just a key, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a key.
He begins winding her up, and Nell, you watch as. Does Cerelia's body do anything unique while it's active, or is it just come out of her?
It's not visible.
Okay.
But the sound like vibrates through her pigtails.
Okay.
They're hollow.
Nell, you listen in as Cerelia's pigtails begin a low vibration, and then all of a sudden, I don't want to say this as if it's possible, but do hurdy-gurdies sound good? Like,
Yeah, they
yeah.
rip.
okay.
Yeah, hurdy-gurdies are beautiful.
Yeah, they're super
We'll play fucking hurdy-gurdy music, but I was like, is this just one of those crazy things that like we just moved on from as a society because we just found better things, or does this actually go hard?
No, it's one of these things where it was used to recreate the sounds of a lot of different instruments being played at the same time, and it was like still a novelty. So
Okay.
as like we became able to do more things, more
Okay,
like
I got
more
you.
orchestrally. As music became more complicated,
Cerelia,
I don't know a whole lot.
You're good. Cerelia begins a low hum as the music begins playing. Her pigtails. Those are not her ears. Her pigtails begin to vibrate, and as the snow around it begins to hover around her instead, magical notes form through the air, and weave begins to, I want to say, pressure. I don't know what the word is. encompass the area around her hands, and very soon, through the magic, a small bit of thieves' tools are formed. And Cerelia, you now have thieves' tools created by your mode of creation?
It's the Song of Creation.
Song of Creation. It's mode of
And they
inspiration I
do-
was thinking of, or something.
If you touch them, you can hear music.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's how all the items that are created that way using Song of
Imagine-
Creation. That's why my Tourmalina creation can sing. It's
That's
because
baller.
it was created. Yeah, do you remember that thing that we did? where
Yeah,
I
you're fucking.
made a fake tourmaline and then we made it real.
I fucking hate
So it's
this.
not. It's like not even enchanted. It's just
It's
a
just-
singing rock.
Yeah. I don't know if. Can everyone hear it, or is it only if you're touching it?
I believe for the Song of Creation itself, it has to be, or the performance of creation, I guess. You have to be touching it.
Okay.
Let me hold on. I'm trying to read.
Imagine if you touch it and it just plays caramel dancing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nell,
it glimmers too. I forgot about that.
give me sleight of hand. Nell, you feel. I would say it touches your cuffs, and the song, like by transitive property, transfers. You can hear the sounds of music echoing in your mind as she begins to work her low magic. Cerelia, what'd you get?
That's a great question. Oh, it's plus 4. Ooh, 21.
Yeah. Clink, clink, pop. Your shackles fall to the ground. You grab at your wrists and feel the freedom. Having something restricted and then immediately given back to you, great feeling. Great immediate satisfaction of like, oh, that fucking sucked. Now that she's free, she can properly introduce herself if she'd so like to.
Yes. Thank you. I want to introduce her by name and location, but also, like, I don't feel like I can take it seriously because of fucking, hello, I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Like, I can't do it.
I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Yeah, go
I'm
for it,
Gale
dude. Go
of
crazy.
Waterdeep. But she will nod in thanks, and she'll rub her wrists a little to alleviate some of the pain from being thrown into cuffs, and go, Nell, Bathory from Waterdeep, traveler, cleric, prisoner now, I guess.
She go to school in Waterdeep?
Oh my god, how did you know?
No. I do wonder, Cyphus perk up hearing. I feel like a lot of you guys are from very similar areas.
Yeah, sure.
Only a little, if
Yeah.
I would recognize.
So you were both Waterdavian students, but I imagine
Different classes.
very different classes. It's like watching someone who went to your like high school or college like 6 or so or 5 or whatever years after in the college. It's just like so much cooler now. Like they fixed every problem or they didn't at all. And it's like, oh, does the, XY floor, this thing still break every hour,
Yeah. I feel like Cyphus would be known as the forever student. There'd be rumors of him on campus.
Like he died. Just is haunting the college. He's like moaning Myrtle, but alive.
There's just a dude who's been in every class.
I was gonna say, I think there'd probably be rumors of him just for being like that one really buff guy.
The
Like,
guy.
no one at wizard school is that ripped.
Yeah.
The one ripped kid at wizard school.
Yeah.
Say they call him Cyphus Gainseeker, but that was
She
just
was
legend.
expelled from the academy, so
Oh, she's probably got her own legend then.
maybe
Uh,
so.
Do you? I guess it's kind of a moot point. There's no like college beef, but do you think And Cyphus would ask Nell about anything left over, or see if his legacy still lives on, or lived on from when she had attended.
Imagine the sports teams.
That's what I mean. Like, I guess there's no sports beef because you guys went to the same college. But I wonder.
I don't think wizards play sports.
No, Quidditch. No.
Are you telling me Quidditch is cannot?
No, God, no.
Right
God, no.
No, I feel like the Waterdeep Wizards would come up with a better sport.
No, I guess there really wasn't any professional fantasy sports. So, what are you guys going to be on the mathletes and the chess team? But no.
You mean the weave team?
The what?
The weave team.
Oh.
No. Imagine it's like basketball, except it's literally just you're passing the same firebolt, and you're shooting a firebolt into hoops.
It's fireball.
Basketball, but all magic is allowed. Do whatever you want.
I would honestly love any sport if it was sport, but any magic is okay.
I still stand by. I do want a version of the Olympics where they just let people dope.
All right.
This is my real life opinion. I'm so sorry.
It is going to take you significantly longer to travel from East Haven back on the Eastway to Targos.
Wait.
Yes.
Can we break out?
So, okay, here it is. As you guys are leaving the East Haven gates, which I guess you never really truly passed, or at least you're traveling farther away from East Haven, you can see in the distance, Imdra Arlagath is giving you a resolute stare, and she lines up her men, 100 strong, as many as she can get them. And just before she leaves out of sight, you can see she calls out something, and all men salute to the Sunseekers. This is what you can interpret as her form of how resolute they are to ensure that you guys are repaid for your kindness. Even though they took a lot, they didn't take everything. The carriage, the cart, I don't know what else to call it. I feel like there was names for like those forms of carts. But it is dragged off through the Eastway. There is some time if you guys would like to talk. But the caravan is several tens of dog sleds carrying 3 to 4 people each. Along with it, there's very few that are riding other or just walking, running behind. The men are surrounding the caravan that you guys are with obviously Scath driving it. There is very few fires, torches, or anything of light itself being carried throughout. Torches carried by the larger caravan vehicles, obviously, but none directly aside you. I guess context is in order. Eventually, the conversation leads to what got you guys put on here. Whether it was Nell curious as to why these fucking 7, maybe, I guess 6 people, 7 including Tyrael, are worth all of the people in the East Haven village or town. Or why the fuck she got thrown in here in the first place.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Nell what she did to end up in here.
I guess I caused trouble.
I suppose that puts us in the same situation.
So I've heard.
You did.
I have heard
refer
about
to
you, by the way.
Personally, do you know him?
Not well. Only by name and only by travel, but we're not friends.
Clearly.
And who was the tiefling you were with?
Norn. Again, no one I was ever close to. I was asked to travel with soldiers from Targos, and he was among them. We talked. That's all.
So are
Did you
you?
run into the soldiers with Targos?
That is an incredibly long and very convoluted story.
We have time.
Yeah, we've got nothing but time. It's really
Sorry, I could 100% see the like single fire light source Nell dramatic moon lighting, like that's a long story, and cutting over to Kataros and looking at a fake sundial that hasn't been useful in months, going, I think we have time.
We've got a minute.
That is just cinematic comedy.
Oh God. Yeah, I might doodle that later.
That's okay. Take your time. I was traveling and found myself involved with some soldiers in Targos, and they paid me for services, and services I mean healing. And so Nerith asked, Nerith, right? Is that how you pronounce it?
Nerith.
Nerith?
Did I ever
Nerith.
tell you? Sorry, can I cut in? Did I ever tell you how much you earned from that?
No.
You were paid. Sorry, I should have. You were paid 120 silver pieces and 40 gold pieces.
God damn. Okay.
You have been here. I don't know. I forget if we had said it, but it was somewhere within the past month to few days. You had arrived in the Icewind Dale, and for note, I think Nell would tell them, or at least they could figure that Nell hasn't been around the 10 towns. If you want to explain how deep that goes, but you didn't come here. You didn't come here by normal means. You didn't travel through the spine of the world.
No.
She came here.
sailed.
Yeah, on the Sea of Moving Ice. Which is like, damn.
How'd you do that one?
On a boat.
Well, fair enough.
He's like, you know what? I deserve that.
Bad as you think, just a
Well,
month
I
of
came through a
travel
plane of
going,
rift, so
what, a foot at a time?
Yes, it's very exciting, very engaging. Great use of my time.
Why?
That feels personal. Religious purposes?
who do you pray to?
That's really personal.
Fair enough. Sorry, I keep talking over you, Kataros. I turned you up. I couldn't really hear you well.
The long of the short of it is that I was contracted for my healing services, and I ended up in the ranks, and I didn't realize that they were going to turn into slavers. Big mistake on my part.
Are
Aster,
you?
Do you possibly think that she worships a red man?
I think that's a lot to assume about someone, Garrosh. I think just because I'm green and worship a green man doesn't mean that she's gonna worship someone the same. I don't have time to get into this.
But it's
I guess we do
possible.
have time. Aster and Garrosh go into a long debate, and where Aster explains the basic problem with assuming things about people based on their appearance.
Presumptuous opinions about people.
Just basic social principles of hey, maybe it's
Shocking
not
coming
super
from
cool.
Aster.
I know, right?
Yeah, coming from the absolute best person. Hilarious.
Guy who commits crime explaining to someone why stealing is bad.
Yeah, my crime is bad.
If it
Yeah.
does make you feel any better, they're not red.
Not that there would be anything wrong with that.
Garrosh's whole world has just flipped upside down. His basic understanding. Is Nell curious about why they are here?
Yeah. I mean, she's heard of them before, and she has heard rumors and has also heard that they're trouble, depending on who she's talked to. And so I think she would be curious enough to ask about why they're trouble. Why are people saluting you the way that they are?
That one I couldn't quite explain. I guess maybe we help people. That might be part of it.
I'll say short answers from everyone. Aster, you say because you help people. Garrosh,
Because I fight people.
Cerelia,
I don't know.
Cyphus,
Lexus.
Kataros.
We did sacrifice our lives for them after all.
Why?
Good
Aster?
question.
Aster.
Well, I guess because Kataros thought it would be good, but probably because it's the right thing to do.
Garrosh.
Sacrifice. I'm not losing my life here.
Cerelia. Guy who just realized what's going on. Cerelia.
I mean, I was kind of made for it.
Cyphus.
What?
It seems like a big, noble, and valiant undertaking for somebody who fights people.
I didn't think we were
Somebody
really throwing away
who-
our lives.
I love the idea that he's like,
I assumed
Lost
there was
his
a plan.
underwear in a dice game, and somebody who sailed, what, a foot at a time across the ocean? So you're not from here. Why are you killing yourself for these people?
I assumed Kataros had a plan.
yeah, Kataros, your answer?
Snake rots from the head. We'll get in Targos one way or another, and we'll deal with it from there.
Ooh. Imagine.
And you had a plan?
I imagine he's like laying head kind of up, like leaned back against the bars of the cage. Kind of like when you kind of like when you're on a
concept of a plan.
yeah. I have the concept of a plan. Like you know when you're on an airplane and you're just trying to go to sleep for the like last hour of it. You're just like, let's just get to Targos. Let's just get to Targos and we'll figure it out. Do you have any other questions for them now?
No, not yet.
Fair enough.
Seems
What
like
would
they're
you
well
like
put
to do
together
upon
and know
arrival?
exactly what the plan is.
All right.
I mean, on a divine mission, we'll figure it out.
I will say, you guys arrive at the gates of Bryn Shander, somewhat longer into the day. I'd say, oh, sorry, it's still the 16th. Yeah. As you arrive at the gates, you are once again stopped by Bryn Shander guard. And this time, sorry. As you were stopped at the gates, this time, Nell, you had last traveled with them. I don't know if you necessarily saw this caravan, and there's a reason because of it. While traveling, the caravan that you are on top of is suddenly darkened as a drape is put over the entire box.
Oh.
There is some form of magic that you guys can tell draped over top of you. And with that, the Bryn Shander guard once again has a fight with the Targosian soldiers and their convoy. Scath this time jumps off. You guys can actually you can't see out of the cloth, but you can feel the weight of your vehicle shift as someone leaps off the front. Discussion ensues as the wind blows around at the draping. And finally, you guys begin moving once again. You can't see everything, but occasionally, peeking over the sides, you can see the change from dirt pathing to cobblestone streets. There is somewhat of a decent trek, and that's when the caravan stops for a moment. You can tell that you haven't gone far enough to leave the city of Bryn Shander. But during this pause, I wanted to know if anyone had anything they wanted to say or do.
While we're paused in Bryn Shander?
Yes. So I will start us. So, Pearl, I don't know if I know you have seen us before, but I'm going to go in order of how you guys appear in certain parts of my layout. But I'll start with you today as our guest.
Yeah.
Is there anything that Nell wants to do as she feels this place come to a stop? You remember passing through Bryn Shander. It was one of the bigger towns, surrounded by a wall on top of a hill. But yeah, is there any...
And it's still darkened for us?
Yes, the drape covering you guys has concealed all light. I don't know if you wanted to create any light as a free action. But the dusk, the Icewind Dale's 4 hours of light was just starting when you guys had arrived.
Could I try to maybe listen to see if there's anything going on around us or conversations that are being had or anything like that?
Yeah, give me perception.
Oh, well, I'm not hearing anything.
I'm not hearing
That's
shit.
That's
Eight?
an 8.
Yeah, no. The occasional wind and the flapping of the draping covering definitely impedes you listening into anything outside. You can hear, the clamoring of boots on the street, but that's about it. Cerelia.
Do we want some light?
If you would like it.
Well, I'm asking everybody else.
I
I
could
can-
just look outside the wagon.
I can see in the dark just fine, frankly.
Have clairvoyance.
That might be a good idea. That seems like a great plan, actually.
Let's cast it.
Yeah, all right. Go ahead. Free action. You're just casting, what, dancing lights?
Clairvoyance.
Clairvoyance. Oh, okay. What are you trying to look at?
You can see outside the caravan.
Absolutely.
What's around them.
All right. As you activate your clairvoyancy, it's in a focus, right?
Concentration. Yep, up to 10 minutes before he has to cast.
Yeah. It takes 10 minutes to cast? That's fine.
Up to 10 minutes.
Okay. How do you want this to appear? Like an eye? Do you want to see above the cart, like around the cart? You want to spectator mode, like leave the cart?
I think spectator mode, leave the cart.
Okay.
And just kind of circle around.
And you have
see what's
the
up.
focus through the eye. Oh, I love that shit. Suddenly, Kataros's magic begins to flare up. You can see his horn glows a light blue, and it doesn't hum, but it definitely looks colder. Kataros, you can freely move throughout. You pass by. You look back at the cart that you guys are in, and it just appears like he is drawing an empty cart. Do you want to look at the rest of the caravan?
Yeah, he's going to relay that information to everyone too.
Oh, okay. How does he describe it?
Whatever magic they casted on the cart, it looks like no one's in here.
Interesting.
Or no, sorry, it doesn't even look like there's a slaver cart. It looks like a carrier cart. Like
You look like crates.
Yeah, you look like crates. A
You look
crate,
like barrels.
a crate cart, but also with nothing in it, empty.
Interesting.
As you begin to look up and down, the caravan is going in a lined formation. This is because there are so many of them that they can't openly inhabit the rest of the street. They need to adhere to the flow of traffic. But they are also stopped because up ahead is Duvessa Shane having a conversation with Scath. She is taking a torch, and several other guardsmen are taking lanterns, and they are demanding something. I don't know if you can hear through it, but can you see through it? Sorry,
You can't hear anything.
Okay.
You can just see it.
Do you want to try and read lips?
He can switch over to
Oh, okay.
hearing, and now he can't see.
But it's exactly where he was stationary-wise?
Yeah.
Okay. You'd fly on over to next to Scath and Duvessa and the other guards. Suddenly, losing your sight, you hear, "I told you, you could travel there, but not back. It's bad enough that you're collecting debts and scaring my citizens. I don't need you doing this with, what, your winnings?" Scath gives the, "We've already done it. They paid their debts. They've still got stuff left. Plus, what's the difference? You let us travel through before. They knew what we were doing." Duvessa goes, "I want to see all of it." Scath giving the, "Absolutely not. I want to see all of it. I want to go down to all of your carts and inspect what you've taken." "That's not happening. If you don't let me, I'm going to do it anyway. And you're in the dead center of my town." "Fine. Let the woman and her men search. But you're not tearing apart anything. It goes untouched." "That should be fine. Get more lanterns. I want this whole thing lit up like daylight." From that, do you want to switch back to sight, or you just leave it as is?
I'm gonna have a quite little roleplay moment.
Okay.
They're going to look through the wagons. Do you want me to tell her that we're in here?
I've got an idea.
Yes.
Grant, you said there are caravans it's like bars, right? But could I theoretically move my hand through it?
No, it's not big enough for you guys to get more than like your wrist out of.
Oh no, my wrist is enough.
Okay. Yeah, you have your hand out to the wrist.
I would like to take a dagger and start bleeding.
You can't get a dagger through it. It's your wrist would
No.
Or your hand would be too big.
Then whatever it is, and I'll just start flaying blood. I want to try to get some blood onto the
ground
outside, so that when they come near, they're like, "Why is there blood here?"
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
So
you're gonna.
I'll probably take some damage.
Yeah. Give me a D4 of your damage plus. I guess you're not gonna be using your bonus or whatever bonus is, but yeah, give me a D4 for your dagger. You cut your hand.
4 damage. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I go hard.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did they secure the?
It is secure at all 4 ends, but not in between. It's taut enough that you can't really push too far beyond it, but there are a few times where strong winds strike at the underflaps and give you like a brief moment of sight to the ground.
Okay.
Garrosh has cut his hand. He's dripping now onto the ground. Did anyone else? Aster, Cerelia, Kataros?
I'm gonna cast something, but let me wait and see what everyone wants to do.
I was about to say, I don't think I actually have any spells that would be super helpful right now. I think if anything, I might just start like banging on the sides of the cage with my quarterstaff.
You strike
just
the
trying
cage.
to make as much noise as I can. Be like, someone's in here! Someone's in here!
All right. You strike the cage. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Fuck. Crit fail. I wish I was joking. Crit fail.
Guys, you watch as Aster strikes the side of this cage. Runes start to glow lightly against the steel of the cage doors. And all of a sudden, Aster falls unconscious inside the cage.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I feel like I should be concerned, but
Nice.
No, I deserved that fully.
yeah.
I'm also curious what Kataros wants to do, but I could also just cast Knock.
Oh.
I was just gonna let Duvessa know we were however many wagons he counted down and to come get us.
Yeah.
But you could do that.
All right, that can be our last action for that. Cyphus, did you want to do something for a sec? What did you want to
Yeah,
cast?
I'll unlock the door.
Oh, okay.
Or attempt to. A target that is held shut with an arcane lock.
Okay. So and then Kataros, you're gonna tell Duvessa?
Yeah, he'll get in Duvessa's head. the Sunseekers are in the whatever wagon down we are. I assume he was able to count
on
them as he was
Scat's
going.
wagon.
On Scat's wagon. Look for the blood.
All right.
But yeah.
All of a sudden, while your clairvoyance is still active, unless you need to stop it.
No, you can still have it while he's does sending. She can also send something back if she wants to.
The door unlocks, and you can hear the bending of the metal and the latch open. Scath watches as all of a sudden Duvessa's eyes lock onto his wagon that he had gotten off of. She says something to him and begins to rush over to it. She grabs one of the nearby guardsmen's lanterns and begins running. And it is then, as you guys are just about to reach her, you can see she's just about to touch the wagon. And almost like slow motion, you can hear Scath, or see Scath make some motion with his hand in one quick motion in a second.
Maybe counterspell.
An arrow flies out of the darkness and hits her square in the back. And that's where we're going to end today. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you so much, Pearl, for being our guest today. And until Nell finds her careful exit from the Sunseekers' presence. But thank you guys so much. If you like Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden, be sure to check it out online and in stores, more than likely online. And if you like any of my players, you should check them out in the description of this video below. Is there anything else that I forget if there's anything else that we say other than is there anything else that you guys is there anything else that you guys want to say before we end?
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Oh, you were saying
we just cut back into this session and it's just catching the end of me screaming no.
No, and next week it like
yeah, fades right back in.
Looney Tunes fades back in. Yeah. I guess it's more of a like, how do you want to do it? I can't imagine that you guys are just gonna be like, well, that's enough for me, and sit back now in your cage.
I'll just roll to awaken the avatar state.
Aster's going Super Saiyan.
All right. We all okay. We all roll idea. We all roll a D100. If any of us rolls a 69, we just go berserk.
What the fuck? What are these choices?
I got a 69. Let's go.
No, you didn't. Shut the fuck up. You didn't see it, but I got it. I swear to God.
You blinked right when I rolled it.
I got a 60. Is that close enough?
Damn.
60? No. I don't even know why you rolled it. Duvessa has fallen to the ground. Scath is 30 feet away. The bowman is just in the darkness. You can't see through both crowds of people traveling through the streets, nor the crowds of guards that guard the caravan. But if you want to get out, you absolutely can.
Yeah, Kataros is going to drop his clairvoyance, hit the innate sorcery, and we're getting the fuck out of here. He will relay what the fuck just happened.
You did unlock the door.
Yeah.
Rush out. Let's do it.
What did you want to do, Kataros?
He's going to drop his clairvoyance, hit the innate sorcery instead, and he's going to rush the fuck out.
Just tackle out the gate?
Yeah, he will let everyone know what happens, if anyone is curious, but he's leaving.
How are you opening this? I will say you're still covered by a big tarp, but the iron gate is off its hinge, or not off its hinge, more so it's unlocked. It's opening and swinging.
Let's swing it the fuck open and try to get a surprise round in.
You're
if we can.
touching it?
Yeah.
No.
Can you give me a Constitution
I saw what
throw?
happened to Aster.
Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Are we live, by the way?
Yeah.
I thought you asked if we were alive.
Are you alive?
Okay.
I was just having trouble finding the stream. That was not for.
What's
no,
up?
I know.
Kataros? What'd you get?
I got a. Oh, actually, that's gonna be a nasty, disgusting 20.
Okay. You can feel some form of runic magic activating along the inside of these bars, but you, through sheer willpower and force, grip the door and throw it open, leaving your hand off. You've now got like the tarp extending outwards as if wind is blowing from underneath it, and you step down onto the ground, not 5 feet of a jump. Are you just gonna pull the tarp over yourself, or under, like pull it under, like you're traveling from underneath it?
What do you mean by that?
Like you have
Sure.
gotten out, but the tarp is still covering everything. You're still encapsulated by it. Do you want to unveil yourself, draw the tarp, and pull it up so that you can crawl underneath and get out?
Yeah, I mean, he can see out, right? Sorry, I don't remember the last page.
No, yeah, you can see out. Or no, you can't see out of it, but they can't see inside of it either. It's an illusory tarp.
Can you peek just so we can have kind of a realm of where everyone is standing?
Oh, absolutely. Looking outside, you can see Duvesishane's body on the ground. People around are gathering, but nobody's doing anything as Targosian guards form a semicircle and guard her limp body. Scath is walking ever closer to it. But he's taking a careful walk. He's not running. It's more calculated.
Do we want to just fucking go for it?
Did you tell them that she got shot? I feel like you did.
Yes, that was the first thing Kataros did.
Mm-hmm.
Is she alive?
You don't know.
Cool. I think you should at the very least let me get out there. And see if-
You would, if you were conscious.
Oh right, fuck. I'm so sorry.
No, you're okay. I knew you forgot because I forgot for a second, and then when he touched the bars, I was like, wait, someone did this last session.
Yep, it's me, and I'm not here.
Kataros looks back and sees Aster and like the Family Guy death pose
I was about to say, yeah.
at the bottom of the cart, like on the floor.
How are we feeling about me getting a shot off? Surprise round at Scath, and then we just fucking go for it.
If we can get out, sure.
The door's open, isn't it?
The door is open. He just doesn't see that you've gotten out yet.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I say we surprise round him.
Let's go. Surprise round at Scath.
Surprise round at
Need
Scath.
to hit him with an ice knife, and I'm so sorry, I just need to reread my ability. What innate sorcery does in 2024.
Yo, I think you get advantage on that shit, man.
Yeah. Get like fucking triple advantage. I think I can only roll twice anyways, but
You can only roll twice.
yeah, because
I
that
like-
gives me advantage. It's a
advantage
sneak
doesn't
attack, so I
stack.
get advantage from that.
Yeah.
Say, I like that you're saying only advantage.
That's gonna be a 22 to hit anyways.
Ooh, okay. Hold on. Me when I get to put you guys.
No.
Me when I get to put you guys in combat. So where is he? Okay. I had to see what Scath was considered. So you got a 22?
Bitch.
Yeah.
That does hit. You're hitting him with just ice knife?
Yep.
Sweet. All right.
So-
I'll put you guys on a little map.
I'm gonna roll my dice.
Yeah. Go for your damage die.
So first one, just to hit, is gonna be 5. Second one, and this is gonna hit him and everyone else around him with cold damage.
The second one deals. Oh my god.
Is 23
Damn!
damage.
Someone's
He's just
like,
fucking unloading on Scath.
hey yo. Do you have a cart PNG? Or you know what?
I think so, yeah.
I have.
It has horses, but like...
No,
oh,
no,
okay.
you're good. You're good. This is actually the perfect size for it. Oh, I get to move to.
And you know what? Fuck you, Scath. I'm gonna use meta magic to re-roll that one.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be 26 damage instead.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I was like, why can't I see anything? It's because I haven't unveiled anything to you guys. I was like, where is everyone? Maybe this does need to be a... So we have...
Did you forget to turn on the lights?
Yeah. Can we get the lights, please?
It's lore accurate Icewind Dale. It's actually pitch fucking black all the time.
Yeah. He is about 30 feet from you, from where you stand, Kataros. So, you're about here. The other Sunseekers are inside this. I was like, I don't know how big to make this. Because you guys are kind of standing, like, body to body almost, curled up. Except Aster, who's now laying down.
That's on the...
And Ronaldo is here, I believe.
Right? Fuck, I tried to get him out.
He just couldn't stay away. I will say he does have guards. You can hear the sound of men moving in the back, but you have surprise round for now. Let's give him... You can see, I was going to say, as you hit him, the sets of guards all approach from either side of the moving caravan. Oh, this is awful because they're upside down. Guys, they come from Australia, don't worry. Oh, I forgot. Do I have... I don't think I do. I was going to say, I don't have something for Duvessa. Even though she does have art, but I will put her body on the ground here. And for now, we'll just label her unconscious. We'll be nice. So, surprise round first. Did anyone else get in on the surprise round?
Yeah, I would love to. I'm battle hungry.
All right. You don't have to go under the tarp. You can just jump out.
Yo, I jump out.
Yeah. Are you berserker, like, ripping through the tarp like it's some kind of football entrance?
Yeah, you said we still had our, like, belongings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a nice trident. I'm just gonna start ripping through it.
You just start throwing your trident around?
No, I'm gonna rip through the tarp and then make my way through and just jump out. Just really go savage. And then possibly throw it, yes.
Alright, yeah, do you guys, I was gonna say, do you want to label them, but I'll label these guys. Are you just throwing it at anyone in particular?
Yeah, because I'm gonna pull my longbow. No, I'm throwing it at Scott. I want this.
Okay. Damn, guys.
Oh no, I'm hunter's marking and throwing it at him. Like, I'm not fucking around.
All right, so right out the gate, Kataros flings two ice knives, or just
one. But
one
I
really
have time for
powerful
another
one.
attack.
That's fair.
I would be happy to do another attack.
Garrosh, you're just throwing your trident at him. Just
Yeah.
you spin through, you cleave a hole in the tarp and explode out. You're like game day football player coming out of whatever they call that. I don't know. I was raised on baseball, guys. What do they call that place?
The vomitorium.
The what?
It's an exit.
What is it called?
The vomitorium.
Oh, you would know that. Not in a mean way.
I'm watching you.
All right. Yeah, give me to hit Garrosh.
Okay, that's an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Yep. Oh, cool. Yeah, he just gets forked by a trident. Let me roll the damage.
I rolled to twist him up like spaghetti.
Oh, that's me when I run up to him. So that's gonna do 7 damage plus 6 from the hunter's mark. So he takes 13 total damage. And
Damn.
now there's a trident just like
Lodged in him? Yeah, where were you aiming?
Just his chest. I just want to hit. So obviously his chest is like the largest area to hit.
Yeah, it's just the easiest target.
Yeah. And then I would like to run up to him and then try to like shear him further by grabbing onto the trident.
Ooh. Okay, damn. Tyrael is
Oh, yeah.
following suit, by the way.
Good. You better. He's going to feast tonight. Can I make another attack by just like grabbing onto the trident and then just try to?
I mean,
shit it
yeah,
further?
dude. Fuck. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, this time's 26 to hit, so. And...
26 to hit is a fucking number, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, Roche is pissed. That's another 7 total damage after everything.
Okay.
So yeah. That's my surprise round. And I'm standing in front of him with a fucking trident.
I would say, while this is going on, Ronaldo is going to use his help action, and Aster, he's going to wake you.
Oh, thank God.
You can't make a surprise action, but he does get you up.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I'm going to start throwing you guys. I forgot Nell is behind the chat right now. Nell, I'm going to give you front and center on our battle map.
Wow.
Where are you? We're going to give you... I'm going to put you right over here. But... Where is it? Do you want to go? Do you want to go for your surprise round?
Moi?
Oui.
I do.
Go for it.
Okay. She is going to get herself out very carefully from the wagon. And I feel like...
Is she just leaving through the giant hole that was left by
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Hold on, let me get down here.
Excuse me, pardon me, sorry. Garrosh did all the hard work for her, so it's great. She... You know what? Like, fuck the Scath guy. First of all, like, he's weird. Second of all, he broke her friend's leg. And third of all, he killed some lady, I guess, and that's a big deal. So...
You're like, I don't know that lady, but she deserves justice.
Yeah, she's a lady, so she's fine. She is going to outstretch a claw and point at Scath and utter the words to cast Toll the Dead.
Oh,
Nice,
okay.
nice.
What does Toll of the Dead do?
A wisdom save.
All right.
It is so any creature that I can see in range, the sound of like a dolorous bell, so like a death knell, fills the air around it for a moment, and it must succeed on a wisdom save or take some damage.
All right. The sound of the death knell echoes throughout into the distance. All of the men surrounding kind of look off in various directions. I guess the ones that you can see, so everyone in front of you. Garrosh, I don't know if you hear this as a byproduct, but I don't think you would care.
Oh no, I don't care.
Yeah.
It just invigorates me.
So
So I know it's
wisdom-
for this guy.
All of them, or just Scath?
Just Scath.
All right. So for Scath's wisdom, he has +0. 19. Ooh.
What? That saves. He's fine.
He's been hit with 2 ice knives. He's been impaled in the shoulder. He had it taken out and stabbed, like, once again in the abdomen, or where did you say?
Oh yeah, I was just going for his chest.
I'm
trying to kill this man.
Yeah, he's bleeding profusely. And as he kind of locks eyes with you, and a dead seriousness, pin drop silence hits between you two, and he just smiles. Death is definitely no stranger to him.
It.
Fuck. All right. Cerelia. Free action, free surprise round. So whatever you'd like to do, feel free.
All right. Let me look. Sorry, I'm drawing the thing you asked me to do.
No, you're good. I imagine Cerelia has like little reading glasses. She's thumbing through a rule book.
She's just like, what's this guy got on him?
Scath.
Yeah.
He is holding. He's got a short sword and a long sword on his side and on his back, and then a heavy crossbow that he has drawn.
I'm gonna use heat metal on his longsword.
Right.
Okay.
That's classic.
There's no check for it. It's just like you do it, don't you?
Yeah.
What's
Any
that?
creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage.
Oh my god!
I
That's-
think
Yeah, is he wearing metal armor?
Let me see. It doesn't say. I would assume not. He's probably wearing light armor with heavy winter furs and coats over it.
I'm gonna catch his ass on fire.
Actually, you know what? Sorry. Specifically in his reference photo, he is wearing full plate armor.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use it on the fucking armor. Why the what? Why would I ever not do that?
there is I believe there is actually a roll, but it's not for the damage.
It's just
or to see if the damage just hits. It's to see whether or not they drop the weapon.
Yeah, but he can't drop his armor.
I was just
can't
answering
drop
Steve's
armor.
question.
So he's probably having the fucking best time of his life right now.
All right, so 2d8 takes 5 damage initially. And let's see, Okay, yeah, the Constitution saving throw is to drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of the next turn.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's That's evil.
Heat metal is a wildly underrated
That's
spell. It is one of my favorites.
brutal. I was gonna say.
Imagine being in the Icewind Dale and getting heat metaled.
I mean, it
real toad.
for about 5 seconds, that must be the nicest feeling you've ever had, and then it immediately turns to like
God.
it's the same thing as like imagine freezing to death in the desert, like you're burning. Imagine burning alive in the tundra. And of course, Scath. I forgot to roll Scath's initiative, but so Cyphus, it's still your turn. He is, by the way, he's doing full Tom and Jerry, like Yahoo! Like, I can't do this scream. Tom's scream is visceral. It comes from the soul. I'd have to be wearing burning armor. Yeah, literally. I'd have to be wearing burning armor in order to reenact how truly raw that scream is. But Scath is letting it howl like a dire wolf. Let's see, and then he got a 13. Cyphus, what would you like to do?
Let me think. Let me think.
And Cerelia, Haley, I moved you just outside at the wagon, just in case. Did you need sightline to do it?
Let me look, because I forgot.
She puts her hands to her temples and just like focuses on Scath's image in her head, and he starts heating up.
Yeah, it has to be something I can see within range.
Okay, so yeah, you're sitting next to the wheel of the wagon, which is somehow you're the only thing that is smaller than this wheel here, but it's okay because Ronaldo is also smaller.
I will upcast Scorching Ray to give me a 4th ray,
Okay.
and I will shoot 4 rays of fire at him.
Damn. Doof, 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 doof. You're just hitting the Iron Man pulse cannon. Like, what is his scorching rays look like?
I imagine he'd just stick out his 4 fingers, and one would come out of each one and converge on him.
The Ghostbusters plasma cannon beam thing.
Okay, nat 1. This was 1. That's a nat 1.
Ooh,
18.
that's a hit.
14.
That's a hit. Oh no, that's not a hit.
Nat 20.
Oh my god! Tom, oh wait, hold on. You crit. Oh no! Fuck! I'm dropping so many things. I got so excited. It's been so long since anyone.
Oh my god, you're right. Crit table.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em up.
Justin, where are you aiming? I guess it doesn't really matter. Hold
I'll go for body shots.
on. All right.
Hey yo.
Dude,
Hey,
I
yo.
I'll just keep him in place for you.
just dropped like half my desk. I got so excited. I ripped open my fucking drawer. All right, Juicy. This is a critical on the torso. I think this is it. Yep. You have. Ooh. Impaled stomach. Or I guess in this regard, it would be like a struck stomach. You double the damage, and Oh no, it's just double damage.
Are we doing double dice or double the roll?
I'll let you decide since you hit it. What would you like to do? Statistically, what would you more likely get better damage on?
No idea.
So
All right.
statistically, you have a better chance to get more. You are more likely to deal more damage with the averages of picking your number and doubling it, but you have a better chance to deal more damage overall by just rolling the dice. And
Yeah, I'll just roll 66, actually. I'll just take that.
Okay.
We'll go for 28.
Oh my god! All right. Damn. Oh my god, guys. So he's like near death at this point. You fire off. You miss 2 of them, but the 2 that hit, one of them strikes, his thigh or his side, and he grips it, and then one travels straight through his lower abdomen, and I mean like so straight through that you can see it burns a hole in the snowy ice on the ground behind him. And before he has even a chance to like grip his stomach, he falls onto one knee. And he raises a hand, pulls his other hand to his lips, and whistles. This is when we've gone through our whole deck of surprise round. I need everyone to give me initiative. I do have a lot of stuff. I've been like pre-rolling for some of them to get ready because there is 10 of them. So go ahead, roll, tell me what you get, and this will be the fastest melee experience you've ever had.
do you want us to just put it in the initiative?
Yeah. We'll say what you get, but also do that.
I got a 5.
18.
I got a 14.
A bunch of us have the same numbers.
If it's
Like,
yeah. If
3
it's
13s, 3 12s.
if
So
here. I know how we'll do. We'll do.
Okay.
They don't have any bonuses. Do you have any bonuses to yours?
Yeah, that's why I put the 0.5.
Yeah, I was gonna say if any of you guys have bonuses, you will go ahead of them. If not, I'll just go by. I guess we'll roll for it when the time comes. So first things first, starting at the top of the initiative order, is Ikoa, the guard Ikoa. So Ikoa is the one standing right behind Cyphus.
Bring it on, nerd.
Ikoa got an 8 with his attack. He's shooting his spear out in front of him. Does he hit? I don't believe so.
No, an 8 does not hit.
He
I'm not
stabs
that
at the
bad.
side. You lunge to the side a little bit. Nell, it's your turn.
Hello. Okay. If Scath were a weekday, what day of the week would he be?
Odd question, but I guess
What?
a Monday.
wait, but
I have
sorry,
no
Greg.
idea what that means, but
don't.
Oh,
don't
okay.
we have
Bad
to
case of the
put days
Mondays.
of the week?
we'll have to explain. The closer that they are to Monday, the worse that they are.
oh, okay.
Going to Sunday, the worse that they are from Monday to Sunday. I am going to do a little bit of helping and maybe try to hurl a guiding bolt at him.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
So go ahead. You have a good line of vision. Feel him out. What did you get? And so, does your guiding bolt appear any different since it is filled with like your holy, I guess, holy energy, but you worship, a not so bright god.
Maybe not. I feel like if it were a color, it would be like kind of black and shimmery.
Yeah, absolutely. It's got it's like shining black. Like you can see streaks of black light shooting out from it as it travels. I guess UV would also be a good word. 25 for sure hits. 25 smacks him on the ass. Dude, every time I realize one of you is not rolling with die on the thing, it makes me want to roll with die that I have in real life because I have so many.
Yeah, dude. That's the whole reason.
17 points of radiant damage. And then the next attack roll made against him before the next like round at my turn gets advantage.
Ooh, okay.
So how does is she, I always like asking casters how they cast their magic. Is she like a softball pitcher, baseball? She tossing that shit like fucking, pitching it?
You know, like in, I hate to do the, like, you know, like in Baldur's Gate 3, but, like, you know, like in Baldur's Gate 3 when the spellcasters kind of, like, it almost looks like they're voguing, almost. Like, I feel like that's the vibe.
Before doing it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You mean Gale of Waterdeep?
Exactly.
Gale Decarius
Waterdeepians have to stick together.
Cyphus is like, I've seen this casting.
I was gonna say, is this before or after Baldur's Gate 3? Because I know there's a timeline.
I actually don't.
Is
We'll
this
have to
like-
look up. Someone
Is this
look
like
that up
having
in
an
between.
accent?
Yeah.
This
It's like having an
Baldur's
accent.
Gate.
Like I recommend the spellcasting style as
Oh my god.
Waterdeepian.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Kataros, it's
Baldur's
your
Gate
turn.
is
Oh, wait.
1492, and this is in 1489, so this is before Baldur's Gate.
Oh my god. Guys, I know what we have to do after this campaign.
After Waterdeep.
Let's all climb on an elephant ship.
let's get a no, stop it. I'm going to actually start thinking about this. Anyway,
entire party.
it's Kataros' turn.
All right, he's gonna run up. Can he grab Duvessa? Kind of drag her
Yeah,
over?
absolutely. Give me
As
a
he's doing
strength
that-
check, obviously, but
Yeah, he is going to also cast heal wounds as he's dragging her. That is a. Do you want flat strength?
yeah.
Just flat 10.
Okay. You're able to drag her about 15 feet. You can't pick her up. She's dead weighted so hard. Oh, it's okay.
There we go.
She's
He's about to heal her, anyways.
yeah. She's gone like fully limp. You can hear her labored breathing as the trail of red trails behind you. I guess. I was gonna say. I want to say it's softly imprinting on the snow.
He is going to heal her. Do you need me to take that as a bonus action, lifting as her action, or can he just heal her?
Did you say as a bonus action?
Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted like the strength check to be his action.
Oh no, the strength check. No, I
Well,
just consider that movement.
Hit her with the cure wounds.
All right. Her breathing stabilizes for a moment, but she doesn't seem to really come back to consciousness. She still sits limp, whether it be from shock, from blood loss, you're not really sure. But at the very least, she's not suffering pain.
You hear him kind of curse under his breath. He's gonna just kind of like, it wasn't too far, but he's gonna kind of put himself between her and everything going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's gonna do a quicken spell, fire. Oh no, that's a tiefling. He's gonna do a quicken spell, sorcerer's burst at Scath.
All right, and explain sorcerer's burst.
So
Not that I
he
don't
gets
know
to-
what it is, but
He gets to basically like summon all of his energy together. He can choose whatever type he wants.
oh, okay, yeah.
And it just like lets go in a burst of energy.
All right. What
um,
kind of damage do you want to do?
So let's do some necrotic damage towards Scath.
All right.
Yes.
Cool.
I don't know.
20 to hit for
I don't think
26.
necrotic is that the new one. Is it you can do necrotic? Because I don't think you can do necrotic.
Let me see.
Acid, cold, fire, lightning,
Hmm.
poison, psychic, or thunder.
There is a skull and crossbones on my sheet. Is that not necrotic?
It might. This might be the older one though. I don't know. Sorcerer's Burst 2024. Let me see.
Let's see. If not, I can just choose another one. It doesn't really matter too much.
Yeah, no, I guess not. Do you want to just do like I feel like acid?
Yeah, let's just do acid.
I'm on fire, and now
That's
my
you.
skin's melting. You guys are torturing this guy. I know this guy's bad, but like, this is brutal. You cast a burst of acid onto Scath. It's not like a cone, right? Like you're targeting him.
Right, so it just kind of like burst out. Kind of smacks him. Believe it or not, got a nat 20 for a 26. How do you want me to roll that?
Where are you targeting him?
Right in the chest.
All right.
Can I just hold him out like a fork? Like, here you go.
Let's see. You're going for the chest?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I've never seen you guys brutalize an enemy this harshly. So you broke his ribs. You broke his ribs from the sheer force of the acid, but how much damage? Oh, sorry. Wait. I need to make sure that I was reading it to make sure there was no bonus for your damage if there was.
No, but if
attacker
Nick
gets
rolls an
advantage on the.
8,
Oh wait, you had advantage on this attack, didn't you?
Oh, I was gonna ask, and I forgot to. So Kataros already had advantage. He got the nat 20 for the first one, so I didn't bother rolling again.
Okay.
Can it roll over to Garrosh? You can say no.
I would allow it if it was like because these are happening in tandem. Like,
Hey.
so Garrosh also. You know what? No matter what, Nick, Garrosh will get advantage because whether it's through Nell's guiding bolt or your shattering of his ribs, but you also have to give me damage.
Hell yeah! Do you want me to roll double damage?
No, this is regular damage.
For a nat 20?
Oh yeah. Go for it. My bad. I forgot you fucking.
That's
crit.
going to be
Also,
8d8.
I think if you roll an 8,
Oh, Nick.
you explode.
I was gonna say, dude. Oh yeah, if you.
Oh, goodbye.
So
Kataros has had enough.
So Garrosh,
Goodbye.
you know what? I may have hyped it up a little too much. You don't have advantage. This guy's fucking dead.
No, I'm okay with that.
I guess in the sense where yes, you would technically have advantage on his dead body. There's nothing to hit here. When Kataros fires his burst of acid, first off, Kataros, what's like the hand motion? Are you hitting the fucking Kamehameha? Are you hitting the like Doctor Strange? I
mean, like you see him drag Duvessa over, and he's kind of like being careful with her, setting her down. He heals her. He like kind of like whispers something to her to like try and calm her down from almost dying. And then you see him like turn around. He fucking vogues and just unleashes acid at this guy. Just fucking burns him.
Scath looks over at you, and the shadow of another looms behind him, and he leans back, like falling onto his ass, tries to get away, and that's when you, aiming down, kind of like putting him out of his misery, he flips over onto his back, onto his stomach to crawl away, and the fire of acid, the pulse of this liquid just pressure wash explodes his chest from his back out through his stomach. He falls onto the ground, and a mix of green, acidic liquid and this thick, globby red blood mix in the snow below.
So
yes.
he melts like the bad guy at the end of Who Framed Roger
Ninja Rabbit. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Melting. Should note. His armor is still like bright red. So whatever you hit like an acid got onto is now like cooking the acid, and it smells awful. It smells like death incarnate.
I use my free action. He's just gonna go kind of turn to the guards and just say, "Do you still want to fight this?" On my turn.
That's what I was gonna do.
You want some of this?
Give me
Do you want
intimidation.
some of this?
Hell yeah.
Are you not entertained?
I'm gonna use my fussy skills
Yeah.
to add some to that.
What'd you get?
Okay. Oh, hell yeah. So that's going to be a... what's my intimidation? 16.
A few of the men falter in their resolve. You can see them stepping back until a few of them lodge words of encouragement, bang their chest plates with their spears, and the fire reignites. One of them calls out, "Phatargos!" And that is when the guard Tali is going to storm forward. Let's see. He is also going straight for Cyphus. Cyphus does a... Let's see.
Did you say for Targos?
Yeah.
I'm about to make this the 9 towns.
Justin is a 15 hit.
That's like one of the coldest
No,
things
no.
I've heard. Holy shit.
It doesn't? All right.
No, it doesn't.
Who is next? Garrosh, it's your turn.
Sorry, I need a moment after that fucking burn. Holy shit.
Like wiping a
No,
tear.
Cyphus really about to wipe out an entire town, and I'm here for it. I have a question.
Yes.
Do I see any of the guards that were tormenting my my guy? Because I'm going after them first.
Yeah, dude.
Like which ones? Like
River and
give me
Bone.
names. All right. Oh, these two little fucks. All right. Okay, so ooh, I have an idea. But first off, where is Tyrael in relation to me?
You, right here.
Okay, cool. Nice. All right. Okay, so for my turn, I'm gonna use my bonus to get Tyrael into action. We're just gonna double team, so we're just gonna rush in. We're taking
Alright.
this guy down.
All right. Go for it. Go for it. Give me damage. Or, sorry, no, give me a roll to hit. Not that I don't think you'll hit.
Let's see, Trident. Oh, actually,
have like a +9 to hit. Like,
on my longbow, but not on melee weapons. However,
okay.
Grant,
Yes.
I do have a very special, now uncursed flail.
You do.
Can I use
I say begrudgingly.
fastest achievement in the West. Okay, now I do have a question because there's like 3 of them attached to it, right?
There's
It's
3
like
heads.
3
There's 3 heads to
heads?
it, yes.
So the question is like, is it just like when I attack, do I choose which one to attack with, or is it like random? Or
You
is it, like,
choose.
all 3? Oh, okay.
Assumedly... Oh, actually, I never really thought about it like that. I guess, yeah, we could roll a D3 or D4, and then 4 would be like your choice.
Oh, okay.
Or
Yeah.
all of them.
No!
Yo, that might be a little strong.
Every time you add 4, every time you get 4, you add 1.
Oh my god. All right, so
You're using it?
yeah, because
Well, give
it's
me...
pretty strong.
Yeah, give me a roll to hit. Not
Sure,
that-
sure, of course.
Yeah, plus
yeah.
fucking 9 is crazy, by the way.
It is. No, it is good. Give me 1 second.
Well, I guess that would... No, I guess... Yeah.
I mean, it's semi-standard. Cyphus has +7.
Would you believe
Yeah.
me if I rolled a fucking nat 20?
Yes, woo! Everybody... Alright, motherfucker, where are you hitting him?
Right in the head.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, we are using the Dice of Death and Dismemberment, thrilling and brutal critical hits. So, if they get hit with a crit, it's going to be just as bad, but you're hitting in the head?
Actually, I want to torture this guy.
Okay,
wanna hit
I
his
think
legs.
Okay, wow, that's...
No, Grant. If I hit him in the head, he dies instantly.
True, that's very observant
Garrosh,
of you.
No. Garrosh was brooding about the most painful way to tear these guys apart.
You achieved... Let's see... Broken knee.
Yeah, no, I'll take
unable,
it.
unable to dash. Walking speed is half with, walking speed is just 5, and they have no Dex AC bonus for 2 weeks. 2d6 weeks. Sorry.
Don't
Won't
worry.
be a problem.
It won't be a problem. So, I have an order of madness, pain, and paralysis. So you want me to roll a d4?
D4.
2.
That
so
is
that would be
Flail of pain.
Okay, so let me roll the damage for this first off.
Nice.
It's a d10 plus 5,
Okay.
which we are doubling the damage because it's a crit.
Jesus.
Okay, so it's a base 12 damage doubled to 24, and it's the Flail of Pain, so that's an additional 4d10 psychic damage.
Oh my god.
which should also be doubled to 36.
See, I feel like it's not even the whip doing it at this point. It's just woo. But yeah,
That is a grand total split between bludgeoning and psychic damage, 60 damage.
woo. You hit this guy with the whip, and kind of like playing God mode in any RPG or like sandbox game. The area from his leg up to his waist are like just completely freed from each other. He falls on the ground dead, and all 4 other men nearby reel back in shock at how horrifying and thrilling that the sight of this murder was. Some of them would never even have nightmares this horrifying. If you can give me a perception check.
Sure. 25.
Listening through the wind, you can hear one of these men start to sob softly to himself.
Good.
Cyphus!
I thought you were gonna be like he's.
Wait, well, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
I have
Tyrael.
another... No, hold on. I have an extra attack.
That's so true.
I can attack twice per turn. I'm walking up to Bone,
Yeah.
and so will Tyrael. Alright, now I'm gonna attack him. Now attack this guy.
Speed run,
Yeah,
killing them as fast as possible. Terrifying. Speed run, massacre. I'm just gonna preemptively take him off
Would you
initiative.
believe me if I told you I rolled another nat 20?
Another nat 20.
Yeah.
Woo.
I could literally show you my fucking rolls on my foundry. Like, it's ridiculous.
Woo. Just deal the damage before I roll this, because there's no reason to put this man through anything. 3? What is that? Paralysis?
That's the paralysis, so he needs to make a DC 16 con saving throw.
All right.
Yeah, throw him a bone.
Oh wait, that's D6. He
Failed by 1.
Constitution.
Yes.
He succeeds.
Oh, that's fine. The better 2 for him to suffer. He still takes 28 damage though, as this
Oh my
whips him
fucking god,
straight
dude.
through like his arm.
Yeah. Well, you whip straight through his arm and a good chunk of his inner torso as some of his blood violently sprays out in a pressurized arc from his waist. He is also dead.
Oh, cool. I'm
Jesus
not even gonna bother.
Christ.
I'm just gonna have Tyrael I'm just gonna tell him, yeah, you can start eating if you want. I'll take care of the rest.
Tyrael immediately begins chowing down. I would like to take a moment to ask Nell, or at least I'd like to have a moment of just like inside Nell's brain, from her first impressions to like now seeing Little Miss Heat Metal, Mr. Dismemberment, and the human acid cannon. Like what this feels like, and what your initial thoughts versus now.
Somewhere along the way during her travels, she's heard of the Sunseekers and knew that they were trouble, but I think she underestimated what that meant. I think she was just like, oh, there's just some guys that are traveling. So I think seeing them fucking brutalize people like this is a little bit of a shock, but also she can appreciate it.
Yeah.
Death is a very central theme to her and her worship, and the idea of making people fear and respect death is also very central to her worship. So I think she can appreciate the fear that they're inflicting on some of these guards.
I was
on
gonna
the
say
battlefield, but maybe also some pity for these guards who don't seem to understand how much danger they're in.
You definitely, from faith, know that maybe this isn't something that your patron would revel in, but he could definitely appreciate the art form.
I don't think he'd sneer at it either.
No, different art form. It's different art, but the same appreciation for the skill of the craft.
This is more Ball's job.
Yeah. This is the
Not
blue
ours.
collar work. All right. So Tyrael is just gonna eat for his turn.
Yeah, it should be just good
Cyphus.
shit out of him, though.
Do we roll between me, Cerelia, and Jorah?
Yeah. Jorah
Yeah,
has no
about the same.
bonuses. Do you guys have any bonuses?
No.
No, none of us do. All right.
Wait,
It's-
like
you don't-
bonus
you don't
to
have-
initiative? No.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a flat +3.
no, for your decks.
Yeah, that's your bonus. It's
Oh
plus
yeah.
Yeah.
No, so it's just between you two. You both turn to each other and hit the rocks, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
John, get
Oh, wait.
ball. What's up?
Do we have a 3 to initiative now? No.
No.
What?
Huh?
I got.
He got excited. He got excited. So Cerelia, Cyphus, rocks, paper, scissors, / give me a dexterity roll.
Roll dex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to roll dex. I'll do it.
You want to fucking roll dex?
You
I'll do it. I
you
don't
want me
give a
to do
fuck.
it?
I'm
You
gonna
want
roll
me to do it?
dex.
Yeah.
Roll
Do it.
dex.
Do it.
Damn, I roll like shit.
To a teen. Again.
All right.
Alright. Justin goes first.
All right,
Well.
Cyphus.
It looks like Jorah's a little bit too ready to fight for me. Oh, and... Wait, Vata... Yeah, I'm just gonna fireball that area.
I just love the
Let's
like.
not get-
Yeah.
Let's not
like-
get dicey with it. We'll do what is
Are you sure? I think Fireball's pretty dicey.
Get the fuck out of here, Woo.
Nice, Woo, nice.
Don't tell him nice. Don't encourage this.
That was a good one. Alright, I'm gonna need DC 15 dexterity
From-
saving throw.
All right. So 5.
Um,
Ikoa failed. Tali succeeds. Jorah,
radius is
Failed.
huge, so
Vata
They're all within
succeeds. Seku fails. So Vata and Tali succeed. Jorah, Ikoa, and
Right.
Seku die. I mean, sorry, they fail. You must die. I will say, you're hitting like this too, right?
38.
Look at
Yeah,
that
this
roll, holy
this
shit.
carriage is not gonna do well. That's a 38.
Aster, you and Ronaldo grab onto each other. Suddenly, the carriage is like reduced to ash. The underside, the wood of this cage is reduced to ash, and so, or I guess not the top. So you guys are now just on the ground in the cage, with ember and ash surrounding you. None of them survive, even at half damage. Eviscerated, truly. There's some currency left on the ground, and maybe their weapons of spears, but nothing else.
Nice. The currency.
Cerelia?
Yeah, I'm kind of. Yeah, we're like far from the remaining guards, right?
Yeah.
They're all down here. Okay. How far?
Yeah, because someone decided to one-shot 5 of them.
Damn, 60 feet. That's pretty far.
That's what I'm here for.
Hey, it's really what you want.
Thanks,
You want
Megumin.
Cyphus doing.
Cyphus really is like a little
Hang out with-
Megumin.
Dead body.
All right.
Yeah, I'll
Here's-
use Dissonant Whispers on Guard Storm.
Yeah, you pull Scath's head up and make it look like he's whispering to him.
I like weaken
Oh my
god. Make a wisdom
I feel
saving
like
throw.
Wisdom
at that
saving?
point, Nell would be like, all right, even for me.
All right, that's where I draw the line. Guy who just
You'd be surprised.
eviscerated 5 actual people.
Incredible.
8.
Okay, fail.
Fuck!
36
Ah!
psychic damage.
Oh, I hope the psychic damage kills him.
Hello? He takes 11 damage. And
he holds his head and
is he dead?
he's in yes, in fear. You have
Okay.
I'm just gonna say it now because there's none left, but there's some left, but like barely any. They have 11 hit points.
Oh shit! Like perfectly killed him.
Yeah,
Okay.
he like grabs his head and starts screaming in tongues before falling on the ground and dying.
Damn, rest in peace, that guy. Bonus action to go through this guy's fucking pockets.
Yeah. Woo. These guys are both going to attack you with advantage. One of them's going to hold his action until the other arrives, but they get advantage to hit you. So the first guy, 15. Second guy, 13. Neither hit you, I'm assuming.
Yeah, my AC 17, yeah.
They both stab at you, and you swipe your hand in front of you, catching both of their spear tips before they touch your face.
It's like, no.
looking unamused. What would you like to do?
We did give them a chance to run.
Yeah, but for
did.
Targos. Oh, Ronaldo never fucking
I was
rolled.
gonna say, it's yeah. Also, it should be asked.
Oh, Ronaldo!
Does he really need to though?
He wants to feel included.
Yeah. Well, he.
Listen,
Ronaldo's turn.
listen. He went to jail with us. He is one of us.
That's not what Haley's calling into
Well,
question.
that's
It's more of a does he need to?
No, in this instance, no, he doesn't.
I uploaded the thing by the way.
Oh, exciting. Okay. Sorry, I very rarely get to use Ronaldo's stat sheet, so I had to log on to the site again to dig him out because he's been gone for so long. Ronaldo's... Oh, he should be leveled up. Wait, should he? What level are you guys? 7?
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rejoined the
Yeah.
party and immediately... Ah, I'm gaining so much experience!
I'm like, ooh,
The XP share, it's finally hitting!
It's like when you haven't used the one character for 7 levels in Baldur's Gate 3, and they're like, "Oh, whoa!"
It's a good thing I gave you that EXP share so long ago, Ronaldo.
get that fucking lucky egg.
Yeah.
I have to hold the egg, and then he holds the EXP share. Works out
Is this-
perfectly.
Is this the ideal version of trickle-down economics?
Oh my god. Aster, it is your turn. They both did their turns.
Oh, Ronaldo took his turn?
No, he's... Or no, I guess, you know what? He would go before you. Sorry. I didn't realize that he... Oh, yes. All right. He leveled up, so I got to give him new spells, but he's going to cast... I've taken this one from Mr. Cyphus's book. And he runs out, and then he, like his eyes start reeling back. They glow bright red as flames arc off of them. And then he holds his hand as if he's creating a tiny sun, fires it off, and a fireball hits.
Oh my god!
Yes!
So he he casts fireball, and he does. Let's see. They are making, what is it? A dex saving?
Yeah.
I cannot
Oh my
contain
god!
my
I can
excitement
see
right
he's not
now.
full of evocation though.
No,
so
but
that
he's-
might-
There you
I
go.
guess you can control size.
Or it's 20 feet. There we go. He's like perfectly aiming it to hit them there. And then
Yeah, fuck my turn.
That might be enough.
the first one fails. The second one fails. Both
Oh,
of them
yeah.
are taking 8d6 fire damage.
It's all coming together.
Ronaldo deals 17 damage, killing them both instantly and eviscerating their
That was
corpses.
a horrible roll.
What's up?
That was a horrible roll.
Oh yeah, he's
I-
never done
I
this
got like
before.
mostly ones. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm quite
trying
novice
his
at this.
Cyphus saying that in character of just like, shit job.
Yeah, like when it fires off, it's like those fireworks that kind of dwindle and like almost go out before they reach their apex. And then as
Like
it
if you
hits,
hold it a little bit longer, it might be a little bit hotter.
oh! You see him as he like has lingering fire on his hands.
Grant,
Yes.
I like the idea that Garrosh stopped both their attacks, and then he just turns around and starts petting Tyrael as they just get incinerated right behind
the
him.
Fujimoto cut where it's Garrosh walking out of a building that's exploding.
Yeah.
All right.
Aster didn't leave the cage the entire fight. I like that Ronaldo basically wasted his help action on the surprise round getting me up when he could have just firebombed.
No. He's a true one.
No, he's more than happy to serve and to help out. Mr. Aster, I'd much rather...
That was incredible!
You pick him up, start spinning him around.
Yes! I didn't know you had it in you! I knew you were special! I knew it!
Oh, really? I can see ghosts, and that's what you find special?
Well, I knew both parts. That's why you're here in the first place, because you can see the ghost. I didn't know you could do that, too! You're full of new surprises.
All right. Anyway, after you guys have exited combat, Kataros, you can hear Duvessa, like, kind of taking in, I want to say, hesitant breaths as her body still remains, like, somewhat limp. Do you want to investigate her wounds or what's going on with her with a medicine check?
Yeah, he's gonna kneel down her and go, "Come on, please come back to me." As he checks what's out. Checks what's out. That's the word.
He's checking what's out.
Checks what's out. That's only gonna be a 7.
At the
No
very
idea.
least, you know that this isn't natural. Something else is wrong with her other than the wound that she sustained.
Is that a poisoned arrow?
I do an Arcana based on that. See if you know.
Go for it. Other than that, while he's doing an Arcana check, Ronaldo goes, "Oh no! Should we check on her? Miss Cerelia." I
Oh
love
my god.
Hysterical.
Like
I could ask
like
Nell.
What
90-degree turn.
if that's why he learned Fireball?
Cyphus will go and ask Nell, because Nell has healing. Used to do healing
She
for.
does.
Yeah.
She still does. Well, harm assist.
you don't owe us anything, but I would truly
Harm assist.
appreciate it if you checked out our friend.
I could take a look. I don't know if I can do much.
I've also got a few things that might be helpful in my bag.
I assume Aster is trying and failing to heal.
I was gonna say, hold on. We are. Hold on, let me get my lovely Bryn Shander music on. Oh no, I'm dropping more shit. Whatever. Where is it? You are, yes, unable to. Sorry, I did not specify who I was talking to. Aster.
Oh, I figured when you said
Yeah.
no and you're not able to, I was like, got it, cool.
Aster walks over. What is his cursory like idea of helping?
I already am a bit hesitant, feel it, and can already see other people kind of moving around to assume that this is not going to work. So I think Aster is just kind of like almost quietly enough that nobody really else could see it, try and cast Healing Word on her.
Healing word.
Yes.
All right. You hold your hand. Are you like a hand to the chest?
Well, Healing Word is distance. I'm literally
Okay.
just kind of trying to shyly do
No,
it
I know.
so
I'm
that
not saying
nobody
you're
can see
touching,
that I'm
but
fucking-
are you like hand to the chest, hand out, kind of speaking it into existence? What is your?
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
No, you're good. I didn't know how to word it at first.
Aster, I want to almost be like hiding it because I think he knows that this probably isn't going to work, or doesn't have a lot of faith in himself right now.
Doesn't wanna openly mess this up.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want anybody else to know that maybe I'm not as up to speed right now as possible.
Fair enough.
So I think like I'm gonna have like one hand to like holding up to like my mouth as I kind of like almost cover that I'm like casting a spell, and then my other finger just kind of gently pointed at the woman laying on the ground.
All right. You try to summon forth some of the energy that you're so familiar with, but as you kind of get into the motions, and you feel as though it's about to come out. That stirring. Would you describe what element would you say the stirring is like? Is it fire, water? Does it feel like a stirring of wind and leaves?
I feel like it's a breath. I feel like most of Aster's magic is him kind of breathing in and breathing it out. Since it's not his magic anyways, he's a cleric.
I
He's
see.
like taking it in and moving it through him. And so I think it just feels like I'm breathing and there's nothing there.
Yeah, you're taking in deep breaths, but nothing seems to dwell with the same magic as before. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm also adding Nell to our little
No, I can
sidebar.
see you're good.
You're really watching this process.
And I didn't realize how big Garrosh is.
Good boy. Oh, Nell's so cute.
There we go. But yeah, do you realize now that kind of have to call, or do you realize? Do you feel like it's time to, or you're like, I'm gonna dedicate some time in a bit. I'll talk to him soon.
Yeah, I think at this point I'm gonna kind of maybe go off sulkingly and let everybody else handle this.
Okay. Nell, do you want to give me a medicine check, or are you doing
Thank you.
performing magics?
Medicine check first, and then maybe a secondary decision from there.
Okay.
I got a 19. Kataros, as Nell walks over, is kind of looking at her with pleading eyes. If the 19 gives him anything, he's gonna tell her what it gives him.
The 19 on medicine?
Magic.
Oh,
Arcana.
for Arcana, there doesn't seem to be anything that comes back.
Cool. I'll relay that to her.
I got a 17 on medicine.
17 on medicine. This woman is inflicted with a form of poison.
Great. I have lesser restoration.
Ooh.
So she will kneel down beside her, and I think it's touch.
Touch.
Yes.
It is touch. So she'll kneel down beside her and like touch maybe where the wound is and cast a lesser restoration to see if that does anything.
All right. Upon casting lesser restoration, you see the woman cough violently, giving the a thick purple and viscous green liquid fires out from her mouth, and she takes in a deeper, more expansive breath. What's going on? She looks up. She, with her arm now like regaining strength, she hovers over and grabs Kataros' shoulder. Her eyes adjust to the newly taken in light, and she stretches her hand out, gripping her palm furiously back and forth to try and see if she can regain feeling or the sensations in her hands.
You're all right. Targos kind of came through and held us prisoner and attacked the place and has been going after East Haven.
How long has
How far
it
back
been?
do we have to go?
Sorry,
2
I
minutes?
interrupted you. It's been 2 minutes. Ugh. She looks like she also probably feels like she's just gotten up from a 9-hour nap. She goes, "Oh my goodness. Targos is making such big leaps. I thought they were going to do something bad. I just didn't think they would do something this bad so soon. I mean, to openly attack a speaker, this is grounds for war." She looks over at the destruction of the town square that they had been passing through with their caravan. Most of the caravan has already sped off, whether it leaving through the east way or leaving through the south gate. The rest are dead on the streets below. And she goes, 2 minutes? You could have fooled me. Looks like the war's already been fought around here. She reaches to stand. I don't know if you are going to hold out any, like, helpful hands to raise her.
Yeah, Kataros will full on just kind of like keep his arm kind of wrapped around her and help her to stand.
She does appreciate it. She takes any help that she can get and rises up. And then immediately, there are guards now coming in, and I would fill this space up, but it would start lagging us. So I'll just say, you guys can see the guards beginning to surround the square. Of course, some men take Duvessa's arm and help guide her. She immediately, filling in the guards, tells them what happens, or what had happened from her knowledge, that Targos has declared war and the 10 towns' safety is in question. Do not allow any travelers from the south side pass through, and do not let any travelers from Targos leave the city until she has seen them and they have been thoroughly investigated by the town guard. This place is turning up in arms. I don't know if many of you remember how many people live in Bryn Shander, but they have one of the larger militia in the 10 towns. 250 men are, through the course of a few minutes, and you guys can regather yourselves around the burned cart, Cyphus's handiwork, of course, and get a game plan going. 250 men, along with 20 commanders, 250 soldiers, I should say, are scouring the streets, taking up onto the ramparts and the palisade to protect any and all citizens of the town. You, of course, are all being, I would say, cared for hand and foot, but there's not really many things that they can deliver onto you right now. Duvessa asks Kataros while she's gathering herself and getting looked at by one of the officials, how did you guys even end up in this situation in the first place?
Just look at Kataros.
Nerth went after East Haven, and to get them to stop, we offered ourselves up instead. They took the bait, and not nearly as much as they wished to. But East Haven is still in bad standing, and Duvessa, if you can spare any militiamen, anything at all, to help us, we're going to go take down Nerth ourselves.
Do you want those militiamen to travel with you or go to East Haven?
Travel with us to Targos.
Persuasion.
I mean, we can send some to East Haven.
Well, hold on.
I guess that's a group decision.
Yeah. Here, wait.
Kataros will be their war leader and kind of dictate where they go, I guess.
Ronaldo scours to gather everyone so that we can rejoin ourselves and reconvene. Duvessa tells Kataros, you know what? You take your moment. Talk with your group. I'm going to gather our soldiers and prepare for our next action. First things first, we need to inform the other towns. This will not go unnoticed, and his actions will not go unpunished. And begins speaking to some of her commanders, laden in nicer armor than you're used to seeing militiamen from these towns. But yeah, you requested soldiers, but you didn't specify how many you needed or what you were going to do with them.
No, that is a 17 for persuasion, just to like open the gates to like, hey, maybe send some of your militia with us.
You've already got great standing with her.
What do we want to do? We have militiamen. Where do we want to send them?
Do you guys want to go in a circle? Tyrael gets an option too.
I think we'll need help assaulting Targos.
So
that town, it's a whole town.
Cerelia, Ronaldo, no. Any opinions on where to bring or send soldiers?
Do we have any intel? That's what Garrosh would ask.
Intel as to what, Mr. Garrosh?
Well, we have, 250 well-trained soldiers here? What do they have? That determines what kind of tactics we can employ.
Yeah, you would know this now. Nell like gives like a, oh shit!
Yeah, I was gonna ask for clarification on that, on like specifically like what she would have seen, I guess. Because I know the basics, but like what she would have seen in terms of like numbers and protection.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, they definitely need to. They might need some militia to come with them to Targa.
How many?
200 soldiers and 16 commanders, approximately.
We could take.
That's what they have.
Well, I guess it would probably be closer to 190 now.
Yeah, I guess.
Does that include also the forces that are out right now collecting debts from the other towns?
Yes. So you guys do know that because some of the caravans split off going the opposite way, they're traveling back on the East Haven. There's no route that they can get to Targos from that wouldn't take them off course and thusly a few extra hours, if not days, to travel. But per Duvessa Shane's enactment, no soldiers from Targos that are stationed in here or in here already are to leave. No caravans going to Targos are to travel from the east way, and no travelers from the south exit are supposed to be able to enter either. Basically, everything is on tight lockdown in Bryn Shander.
Okay, let's ask for 200, except no less than 150. Everyone else stay here and protect Bryn Shander. And when we finish, we'll come back for East Haven. Does that sound like a plan?
That sounds like a great plan. It sounds like, if anything, they might have left Targos open while collecting this debt, and we might be able to overwhelm them simply by attacking while their forces are spread thin. But I think you're wise to leave some people here to make sure that we do not leave this town in the same predicament.
Is there an agreement?
I think this should do fine. But would they really be all right with just 50 soldiers left? I mean, if you were to take 200... What if there's a surprise attack? Oh.
All the attacks are going to be in Targos.
That is true. I guess there's no time to ask any neighboring towns for any help. It'd take far too long to arrive. There's no one else that we could call upon?
It wouldn't be a bad idea to send to neighboring towns, maybe just to send extra guard here to shore up in case they do attack here, but I do think that it's probably wisest to think that we're not going to be able to get other towns to send men to help us in time.
So, we'll tell Duvessa to send out a request for help from nearby towns. They will supply them with guard. We'll take the Bryn Shander guard and storm Targos.
I have a sending spell left and can probably pull out one or two more. Do we know who we want to target? I can let Imdra know in East Haven.
Who are we?
To call upon Bremen or Tourmaline.
Well liked by.
Just East Haven. Hang on, let me see.
Untrue. You have a few good friends.
Good
Where's
mead.
God, where's the list again? I know we had a list.
So you are respected, high level respect, from East Haven, Karakonig, Goodmead. You have a very good relationship with Lonelywood. You have an alright relationship with Tourmaline, Bremen, and a not so great relationship with Caer Dineval and Targos and Dugan's Hole.
So he can send out 3 sending messages. Maybe more. I think he can.
East Haven, Karakonig, and Goodmead.
Yeah, seems good.
I mean,
They are all east from here, so they could, or north, so they could necessarily get to you. Or actually, sorry, not true. Lonelywood and Tourmaline are north, so they wouldn't be able to receive. You wouldn't be able to receive health, but Karakonig, East Haven, and Goodmead are all on the east way, so they could arrive within decent time.
and they just happen to be the ones that we've got a lot of,
Yeah, that works out
you
really
know,
well,
so
actually.
why don't we do it? You should probably try to emphasize in your 25 words that the Sunseekers are going to get involved, and that Duvessa was, what's the word? An attempted assassination.
Attacked.
Attacked, sure.
I like to imagine this is like Morse code. Duvessa attacked. Waging war on Targos.
Duvessa attacked. Stop.
Yeah, need men. Stop.
Sunseekers, stop.
Dead. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Scath, a bitch. Stop.
All right. So you relay the plan to Duvessa, who's speaking with a few of her guard, but she pulls aside. What is the final verdict?
We need 200 guards to come with us, as many as you can spare.
200? That's a little bit much. You're taking over half, 3/4 of my guard. I have citizens to protect. Kataros, you are a very well-respected friend, and you have done me a great service by saving my life. But if I send that many guard with you, the people of East Haven will suffer. Or sorry, not East Haven, sorry. The people of Bryn Shander will die if we're attacked by anything larger than what we have. There's been too many mishaps going on, and with everything, well, proceeding as it is tonight, I worry that things aren't over. Something else is in the air. The best I could do is 100.
What if we used some of our pull with the neighboring towns to supplement your guard while these are away? Since we are so much closer to Targos than many of the other towns that are further to the east, it would be much easier for your forces to come along with us to strike Targos while they're weak, and the other towns nearby would send supplemental guard to make sure that you would be able to show up your defenses. Does that sound amicable?
She thinks for a moment. Everything traveling from the east way will be some time before they arrive here. That's to assume that we can get a message out to them fast enough. What if we are attacked in between that window?
Well, getting the message out is no issue, but you are right. Taking through the east way would be the bigger risk regardless.
You guys, you want to give me... Whoever is talking with her, the confidants, give me persuasion check between the both of you.
Okay, can I give, oh, no, never mind. Can't cast spells.
Yeah.
Okay, I can take that. 16.
16. 6? I'm sorry. The most I can spare is 100. If I leave...
Fuck! Why am I talking? I'm so sorry, guys.
If I am to leave any more guard out, it poses too great a risk for the citizens.
Understandable.
She whistles
I'm
up.
as good as 100 men.
Yeah, she whistles up and makes a few hand motions. And into the crowd, you can see several lines of men gather before you. This is a fair amount of the Bryn Shander Guard arriving. They are going into, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a fair amount of soldiers that begin marching to meet you guys. You can hear the brum of the soldiers stepping the... Ooh, sorry, I keep trying to grab them and missing. Doom, 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 doom. You guys now have at least 100 soldiers under your command.
Damn.
I mean, that is 100 more than we had before, I suppose.
Well, yeah. That's still... We should still do things with this.
You're like, I guess we can make this work.
No, this is just more me and Tyler realizing, like, we were kind of planning on doing this alone, weren't we?
Yeah, but now it's the
It went
difference
from a quiet stealth assassination mission to
Yeah.
blow the fucking door hinges off.
It was about to be smash and grab. Now it's 9 pounds.
No, it went from smash and grab to now trash and dash.
Yeah, it was a political assassination, and now we're wiping them off the fucking map.
Cerelia, turn on the metal. Turn on the heat metal.
Turn on the metal.
You got it.
I just want to make sure. This isn't accidentally the plot of like a Gundam plot, is it?
I don't know. Considering how many of you motherfuckers in here watch Gundam, I wouldn't be shocked if someone spoke out and was like, "Hold on. This is Gundam. This is one of Gundam and its fucky ass names. This is Gundam and the dude from the cold place that tried to control people through, I don't know. What is it? Political dissonance.
I can't believe this is the plot of Gundam 69.
Get the
Like,
fuck
Yeah, I was
out.
gonna say, I think you're mistaking the Witch for Mercury as one of the more common names. Most of them are like Gundam X.
I don't know.
Gundam
Iron-blooded
Wing.
orphans is also a pretty hard.
You're
but
right.
also-
That is another one.
Yeah,
that's
it
a
is.
good point. I'm
It
wrong.
really is.
I'll take this. I'll take this out here.
God, Iron-blooded orphans will fucking it
Gut
will
you?
destroy you.
All right.
Want it.
Yeah, we'll have. Don't worry, guys. You're gonna turn some kids into some iron-blooded orphans pretty soon.
Yeah.
You guys ready to march
Christ.
out? Is there
Do we
anything
wanna
you want to buy
spend-
from Bryn Shander before you go?
Hey, real quick.
Yes.
Oh wait, let me. I found my notes. Okay, I might have this where. I ordered a fucking Warhammer +1 from somewhere.
You did. You did. Do you remember where it is?
Sure did.
I believe, isn't it not Bryn Shander? Was it? It was one. It was one of the big towns that actually had. I'm sorry, my notes are so old
It's
at this
okay.
point
You
that-
commissioned a Warhammer from the Frostforge Ironworks in Bryn
Yeah.
Shander.
it's in Brand Shander, yeah.
Great, that's what I thought. Okay, cool. Well, since I don't have magic anymore and I can't cast Shillelagh, time to go get that.
Yeah.
So I would like to go grab that, please.
You go to the Frostforge Ironworks, which is just in one of the shopping districts. Things have been kind of ramped up. You can see several different, not military, but militia weapons are being crafted. He immediately turns to you and goes, "Can't take any new work on. Very sorry. Devessa's orders."
What a old job.
Ah, that voice. And he whips his head around. You son of a bitch, you finally came. And he fucking gives you a gloved handshake. And he goes, "I got it right here for you." This is... You're not gonna lie, I started out and this was some of my worst work. But as I kicked it into higher gear, you know what? I ended up really liking this piece. And he hands you a +2 Warhammer.
That's not what I bought. That's even better.
I know!
That's not what I bought. He storms out.
I ordered a +1.
Astro is autistic enough. He would be
throws-
like, this is not what I ordered. This is some.
Throws it into the forge. Remake it. Enough macaroni. More cheese.
I don't like macaroni. Okay. Great. All right. Did I already pay him? Does this
Yeah,
pay
yeah.
up first? Great. Amazing. I'll tip him a gold piece on the way out then for doing a good extra job.
Oh, thank you. He gives you a wink, a nod, puts it in his pocket, and then you hear "Woo," as he fucking begins slamming down on more hot steel that he has to work on.
Yeah, I know. He's got shit to do. I'm not gonna bother him. Sick. All right. Acquired.
Do we want to send any other 10 towns militia anywhere before we leave? Because we could send probably get fucking Goodmead up to East Haven to help protect them.
Yeah, we are still taking 100 men. It's maybe not a bad plan to at least put.
Some men on the road.
Who can we pick up since we are headed? We're headed to Targos,
Yeah,
right?
this
Or
is a
we-
direct road.
Okay.
There is no in between.
Okay, so we can't intercept them. He's gonna send a message down to Olivessa. Olivessa, send as many militia as you can to defend East Haven on behalf of the Sunseekers. Tell them Nerth and Targos have already fallen. It's urgent.
Olivessa Untapor?
Yeah.
Okay. She can respond back?
Yeah.
Okay. She goes, what? That's crazy. Okay. We got a good couple of men down here. We'll send them right their way. Tell them not to worry. We'll try and get there as fast as we possibly can.
It's 25 words, so I want to imagine just cuts off, and Kataros is like, yeah, she's got it.
Yeah. She doesn't know how this works, but the point has been conveyed. They're on their way.
And then before he goes, Kataros will turn to Nell and kind of put a hand on her shoulder and just kind of, I know we're perfect strangers, but I can't thank you enough for your help. We really couldn't do this without you. If there's anything else you can tell us on the way there, please don't hold back. We need you.
Ooh.
I don't know if I have much of a choice at this point, so I guess I'm along for the ride.
You
I
are.
don't mind a bit of fighting anyway.
You are all given little badges, by the way, that commend you basically as I want to say commanders of militia, like a militia commanders. You're higher ranking now in the Bryn Shander Guard. You have like a sigil of official Bryn Shander militia commanders, and this holds weight. You can now also basically do whatever you want in Bryn Shander, and no one can question you. If you walked up to the Frostforge Ironworks and you said, Ballin' Frostbeard, give me 5 spears, charge it to the town, he would have to do it. Just before you leave, just so you know, you all have that. If any of you want to write it down, it applies to all of you.
Have we looked at this guy, like, if he's got anything on him?
Ooh, yeah, maybe he has like.
Oh, staff?
Oh, I want
Yeah.
to take his head. That's right. Thank you for reminding me.
Abso-fucking-lutely. First off,
Hysterical to come from Kataros,
Yeah.
too.
oh yeah, you know
Imagine
what? I
you
so
said it
forgot.
just
Thank
like
you.
Imagine you just said it like that.
Sorry. You go ahead, do whatever. I'll take his head later.
I want his
You know, now seems as good as time as any.
Did you want me to take his head off before you examined his body?
I mean, does he have anything cool on his head?
No, he has his tiefling horns, but I feel like you
I
curiously
don't care.
taking those off would be so fucking concerning for both Nell and Kataros.
I want to know what's in this guy's pockets.
Fuck yeah. Haley, you pull out. He has regular weapons, but he does hold a magic item on him.
What is it?
It is a lantern.
Please. Oh, okay. Please be another great bag of tricks.
Oh,
I forgot! I forgot you have that.
Yeah, I still have one.
No.
thought-
What's up?
I thought you were gonna say like he has a magic fishing rod on him.
Oh
No.
my god, magic
Go with
fishing
the
rod
hook!
plus my magic hook. Hell yeah.
He holds a lantern. You can't discern what it is unless you want to use identify on it. Let's see. Oh, wait. Sorry, continue. Ignore me. When I say wait, I just means I'm excited.
Okay.
But if you want to take it, you can. You can definitely tell that this thing is magical.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it.
I had him take... I just want to make sure I had him take it. Does he have it? Yes! So... Ronaldo did indeed take identify. So he walks over to you. He's going to use one of his spell slots. He goes, Lady Cerelia, let me see what you have there. And he takes it out of your hands, but your hands like briefly touch, but he like makes way too big of a moment out of it when it's like really not that big of a deal.
Because every time we touch,
He goes, he grabs it from you and he touches your hand. He goes, oh, our hands touched.
Oh my god, I'm having like that flashback of that little comic that I drew from our Pokemon campaign.
Yes!
It's like so obscure, like nobody but us knows about that.
He's the only one treating this like it's some kind of like wow moment. Cerelia, you've a ghost lantern.
Ooh.
It's a restless spirit trapped inside this lantern. While holding the he turns into like a guide. For those who don't know. While holding the lantern, you can command the spirit as a bonus action to shed bright light in a 30-foot radius with dim light an additional 30 foot. While holding the lantern, you can use an action to order the spirit inside to leave the lantern and duplicate the effect of Mage Hand spell. The spirit returns to the lantern when the spell ends. If you fall unconscious within 10 feet of the lantern, the spirit emerges from it, magically stabilizes you, then quickly returns to the lantern. The spirit is bound to the lantern and cannot be harmed, turned, or raised from the dead.
New friend.
Casting Dispel Evil and Good spell on the lantern releases the spirit and turns this into a non-magical lantern.
Nice.
Well, we can't have that unless the spirit is, like, I don't know, wants to be freed,
Yeah.
right? Can Ronaldo talk to it?
He can!
Oh, shit. That's fun.
Yo, well, I'm kind of fire right now.
I mean...
I knew he was gonna be useful!
God, Ronaldo was the
He's
best
proven his
choice
worth.
our
He's
team has
proven it.
ever
He's proven
made.
He also saved us when we exploded.
He sure
The
did.
GOAT! The best party member. My personal Digimon.
The goat?
He's
The
a
Because I don't have perfect command over him and he's sentient, so it's not like I'm telling him what to do. He's not a Pokemon. He's a Digimon.
Yo, we gotta wait for Ronaldo to digivolve. Come on.
I think he just did. He learned Fireball.
Do you want
I
him
would-
to talk to it?
I don't know. I'm curious. I want to know if it has anything to say.
Oh, well, let's see. He holds his hand out to take the lantern from you again if you want to hand it to him or just hold it up.
Yeah, I'll give it back to him.
Hello in there! It echoes, by the way. Is there anyone alive in there? Or dead? Either or. And then a ghostly hand pries open the front of the lantern, and stips it like slithers out a little bit, and he goes, "Oh, hello there, friend. What is your name?" Oh my. I don't think I want to talk to this spirit anymore.
That bad, huh?
This is the son of Edric Voss, the previous speaker of Targos, who disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Seems as though he was made as some form of leverage. And as you can see, and he holds a hand gesturing to the lantern, leverage was made. Yes, the son of Edric Voss. Sorry.
Can't wait to see if Ronaldo evolves into Metal Ronaldo, and maybe War Ronaldo since we're going to war.
This is Garrick Voss, his son. His father was the speaker of Targos, and I guess Nerith tried to eliminate him from his position willingly, but when he didn't go, someone had to. Well, of course, I'm sure Edric has met the same fate. Oh, no, I mean, a better fate, he says, gesturing towards the lantern in a calming fashion. He closes the lantern and goes, Cerelia, I don't think I want to speak to this lantern anymore.
I'm not gonna make you.
But
thanks.
yeah, like, don't, like, he puts his hand on your shoulder. Thank you. You guys have now acquired that, as well as he has a +2 longsword, a +1 short sword, and a +2 great bow.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I don't care about that. And if anybody else wants that shit, go for it.
As well as amulets and talisman of the Zentarum. I don't believe.
that?
I don't believe any of you really. I don't know if I've ever explained this or said anything about this. So this is like either a reveal or like a re-reveal. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think this has come up yet, actually, 'cause
Yeah.
I would remember it.
On him as well as 50 gold. You take the identifying items that he carries that he uses to identify other Zentarum. This is...
Those are pretty prominent in Waterdeep.
Yeah,
No,
you
know what
definitely...
this is?
Yeah. idea.
There is no fucking idea what those are personally, but I do.
Thank God he didn't ask Aster.
Truly.
Yeah, is he actually, like, is he asking?
Yeah.
Yeah. DM, is she able to
Yeah,
identify
absolutely.
that with, like,
100%.
her? Yeah, she'd be
I
able
would
to
say
identify that.
The extensive knowledge that she may have might depend on a history check.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
She'd at least know what it is.
she could identify, like, it's kind of like hearing the word mafia. Like, you know, you're like, yeah, I guess.
I don't know if she knows a whole lot. It was a 16 for history.
Yeah.
Plus
You're on the knowledge level of a person who's watched like several 3-hour-long YouTube videos about
Yeah, I
cold
watched
cases.
True Crime.
Yeah, you've read through first-hand accounts of the Zentarum, and you've even delved into certain parts of the Waterdavian library that are hidden off. Some of your more favored professors, hearing of your interest in the topic, direct you to like secret books or books that have been hidden, and you know a fair amount, more than enough to know that these guys are black market and pretty fucking shitty people.
He also participates in illicit substances from time to time, so I can't imagine that she hasn't purchased from them before.
Do you guys want to raid anything else on him? Take any other...
Just a quick question. You said it was a +2...
+2 longsword, +1
Yeah.
great sword, or sorry, regular sword, short sword, and then +2... I meant, what is the big crossbow? Great crossbow?
Oh,
Heavy crossbow.
Heavy
You said great
crossbow.
one earlier.
Heavy.
My bad. Heavy crossbow. +2 heavy crossbow.
got it.
Grant.
Yeah.
I want to take a gift for Nair.
You can go ahead and it's a very low check. Give me a sleight of hand to just slice it off in one quick O, or you could give me dexterity.
Let's see. It's going to be a... Or dexterity, you said?
Yeah.
It's going to be the same either way. Flat 10.
Yeah. You crudely cut off the head of Scath, the blood leaking from the bottom of his neck onto the snow below.
He will provide context for Nell that this is something that Nerth has done before, and so he wants to do it back to him before we kill him.
I mean, if you just wanted to do it for sick symbolism, I don't know if I would have judged you anymore.
Nell's giving him the dude. You do you. I'm not gonna fucking judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
Well, it takes you guys a few minutes of gathering your things, but would you guys like to gather up and prepare to take off? They are going to provide you with sleds and caravan for the men. If not, you won't be traveling too fast because they don't have the level of transportation meant for 100 men, but they will march behind you.
What time of day is it?
This is like, I want to say like 11, close to 12. This is peak dawn light.
Okay.
Is there anything that you guys would like to purchase from the town before preparing to assault Targos? Rations?
Purchase?
What's up?
Purchase?
Purchase? What do you mean? Why are you saying it like that?
I feel like we could ask for some for the army men and us.
The army, the militiamen will come with their own kits. You don't
Okay,
need to
okay.
provide them with anything.
Cool.
They have the prepared lunch.
Literally.
We also have our badge of we are cool.
Yeah. You could, if you wanted to, go and acquiesce things from different shops surrounding.
Garrosh will still pay him.
Did anyone take the 50 gold that was on Scath? I'm gonna assume Kataros. Does anyone want Scath's longsword? I will take that as a
I'll
no.
take it.
You'll take
Did
it?
someone take the short sword?
No. No one's taking
plus
anything.
two.
Plus one short sword, +2 longsword.
Okay. I'll take the +2 longsword.
Okay. Unless
Oh, you want the longsword? Okay, that's fine.
Unless you want it, I'm not gonna. Use
Oh,
it.
I wanted specifically the crossbow and the longsword.
Okay.
I
for
do
it.
not
I'll
care
take
for the
the
short sword. So if
Nell,
wanna
would
take the short
you
sword-
do you fight with any martial weapons?
She uses a mace.
She's fine.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll pass. I'm sure there's gonna be dead guys she can scavenge from later.
Take their bones.
Yeah. Do you want to take a few bones from him?
Please, can I take bones?
Yes, dude. You reach
Do you
in.
know how devastated I was that she got thrown into that cage before she could pick up the teeth from the ground?
Oh my god. While can you give me? I will say a strength check. Yeah, now that Kataros has freely cut the skull off, there is part of the spine that's hanging out. You grab it,
Give it
like
to
some
me.
form of pull tab. What's your strength?
Poor.
4?
No. I
Oh.
said poor.
Okay.
That's a straight 17.
Dude, you guys watch. Yeah, you were a little brutal today. And you know what? Some of you wonder if Nell will look at you the same from your first encounter. And as you look over at Nell, whomever it may be, Ronaldo is like about to throw up. Nell has got both both boots on each shoulder of Scath, and she is pulling up a weed, ripping his spine, peeling it out of him as if she's deboning a fish. Nell, you have a perfectly intact spine.
Yo, that's impressive.
Yeah, for real.
Amazing.
How could you?
For later.
Stuffs it, swirls it around, and wraps it up into her pocket.
It'll make a nice centerpiece
Wow.
for an altar.
Gross.
Yeah, upon seeing that,
You?
Aster is gonna go pray to his god.
That's how I pray to mine.
I'm not doing that out of offense. To be clear, I'm doing out of the fact of I'm questioning a lot right now, and that definitely made me question some things.
Listen, he can, or Aster can go pray to his god. That's how she prays to hers. It was a holy
A use
activity.
for the coward's spine. I like it.
It'll make a good piece on my altar.
Sorry.
Nice, nice response to
I was sending Haley
my
her
DM.
her ghost lantern information, and she was like, "Hey, you should fix my like muted thing." And she wrote, "Hey, I'm muted. Can you fix like my old Cerelia sprite?" And I wrote ghost lantern like I was casting a spell on her.
Ghost lantern.
Like I was
You know
like,
what?
"Go, my
No,
ghost lantern."
That's like just so you replace Ghost Lantern into Ghost Rider. Just be a Ghost Lantern.
Fly.
I hate you.
Fly. Cool.
Penance stare, but it's just shining light on you. All right. So nobody wants to buy anything. We've all got all the stuff we need except for rations. You guys said.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
unless there's some magic items for sale, I think all I want is.
There is no magic items from the local stores that you can find. Going over to the general store, you can see that rations are still unreasonably priced for what they are. And you can tell that things, again, aren't really going so well, but at least in the city of Bryn Shander, commerce is decent. What would usually sell for a couple copper is now going for several silver. It is... Let's see. What is the average cost of a ration? For rations... Oh, sorry, it's usually 5 silver pieces, but it's moved up to 9. 9 silver pieces per ration.
Yeah, I'll buy some. How much do they have on stock?
35.
Is anyone else gonna get in on this? Because I'm just gonna buy a lot.
Yeah, Kataros definitely will.
I'll probably buy 5 as well.
I'll do 5 then. Yeah.
All right, so 45 silver pieces, or is it 9? Or wait, 45 silver pieces for 9. Right? I'm not crazy.
For
For 5.
9. Or you said 9. It's 9
Yeah,
times 5.
yes.
9 times 5 is 45. Yes.
5. It's 9.
Silver pieces per one.
Yes. Oh my god, I'm losing it tonight.
You're doing your best.
You guys can like see the train starting to crawl up the hill, then slide back down a little bit.
Yeah.
Or 4 gold pieces and 5 silver.
Yeah.
All right. Alrighty. No conversation is made. You guys do not choose to flash your badges, which is a respectable thing. Word will make back. Duves is proud of you for not being fucking power hungry. Does anyone need any supplies, like casting supplies, things for spell casting? What is it? Components. Thank you.
Gotcha.
Any components or faith supplies?
Perhaps not anything that I can afford.
We can
Unless
buy
somebody wants to
things
give some
too.
diamonds for free.
Kind of crazy because I feel like we had diamonds at one point.
We did.
Diamonds? I have a lot of pearls.
You still have the pearls?
Well, I have 2 giant ones, but I do have 1 normal-sized one left. still.
Justin, I would appreciate if you didn't refer to your drunk during stream.
2 orbs to be pondering.
Does Nell make it known she's looking for diamonds?
Sure.
If you can find some, I'll buy them for you. After all, you did help us.
Ooh.
Ayo.
Nell, would you like to head to a stone cutter to see what they've got available?
Yes, please.
Would she turn down a free lunch is the real question.
No.
What lady can turn
Never.
down free diamonds?
He's not dumb.
Exactly.
All right.
How fucking rich Kataros is.
All right. Where is our diamonds? Is there 2 pages for this? I don't believe there should be. Oh, there is. Diamonds. You sure about that, Nick?
Depends. How much are they?
Fucking expensive. For Revivify, it has to be diamonds worth 300 gold pieces.
Oh, okay. Well, are you looking for like raw diamond or a cut diamond, Nick?
He would refer to Nell and see what she needs.
Needs to at least be worth 300.
Yeah. Diamonds worth 300 gold pieces, which the spell consumes.
All right. You guys walk into the stone cutter. This woman is carefully working on her craft. She's got her expansive magnifying glass. And as she stares down, she looks over, her eye enlarged by the magnification, and gives you, what do you need?
The Sunseekers are in search of a diamond.
A diamond, you say? She scrounges through various cut rings, bands, and other jewels. I've got this. She holds out a diamond ring. She goes, I could let it go for 4,000, 4,500 perhaps.
Would you do 300 if it meant keeping your diamond shot?
Are you intimidation or persuasion?
Persuasion. How shocked does she look by that statement?
Well, her eye shoots out through the magnifying glass, as you kind of give her this almost ultimatum.
A war just went on in the streets. We need to go to Targos and
you need
defend
my
Bryn Shander
diamonds?
best we can. Without it, Bryn Shander could fall and you would lose anything. Or everything. 300's the best I can do.
Can
And
I
the
give you a
safety of your
diamond? Probably worth less. Less than what I've got here? And she holds up her ring with like,
He turns to Nell. Is that alright?
It's a really nice diamond.
Which is the nice diamond? The cheaper one or the
one she's holding?
expensive?
I have some
I was really
uncut in the
hoping
back.
You would splurge, but I suppose I'll settle for less.
Whew. She, grips onto the diamond ring and, lets out a breath. She goes, I I bought this for 800 just a few weeks ago. I was gonna cut it into something beautiful, but what's more beautiful than keeping my shop? She says sarcastically. She tosses an uncut diamond, roughly the size of your pinky nail. Sorry, not your pinky nail. That's like, I guess, size, diameter, or width-wise. But I'd say, like, realistically big enough to give, like, some hefty weight in your palm. She puts it on the counter and goes, 400, no less.
He, like, turns to Nell and then, like, looks back at her, and he goes, I need you to understand, if we don't take this with us, your shop will fall. 300.
Fine, 300. Little jackass. You hold the gold out, and she fucking swipes the pouch with you. Stupid Sunseekers. You can see the, like, steam coming off her head.
Promise is a promise. And I'll hand it over to Nell.
I'm not worth 400 to you. You're breaking my heart.
I just think you're priceless is all. Don't go wasting that on me. I'll find my own way back if I go down.
I think I'll waste it on whoever I like, but thank you for the contribution.
Not so much a contribution as much as it's a heads up. I don't die like
this is so
everyone else
spicy.
does.
What the fuck?
While that's going on, you guys can hear the streets surrounding you begin filling with the sounds of barking dogs. Stepping out, or at least looking outside the window, you can see sleds are being brought from nearby kennels and traveling agencies. These dogs are now guided out into the center where you've left the rest of the Sunseekers. And Duvessa gives like a tight whistle and a hand motion that stops the dogs where you guys are. She gives those around. Of course, Kataros and Nell are reapproaching the group at their own given pace. But she gives you the like, I've got you 7 sleds. You can take any of your trusted friends, a few of the guardsmen. The rest will be marching on their way to Targos. But I suggest you leave as soon as possible to get this over as soon as you can. The quicker the better. I'm sure Neth will be expecting some kind of retaliation, but understandably I wouldn't expect it so soon if I were him.
Are we ready?
We've got everything. Cerelia, Cyphus, Kataros.
I have one last thing I'd like to look into before we leave.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if there's anyone that would be selling oil?
Like, yes, in just the sense of just like a little thing of oil.
Yeah, like a flask of
Yep.
oil.
A silver piece.
Something I could throw at a bitch.
You stop by a small apothecary on your way out. You pay a silver piece and you attain a small cask of oil.
Yes.
All right. Now, I don't know if you guys are on separate dogs, but the Sunseekers have readied themselves. You're all on your various dogs, your sleds, items, your weapons prepared. One destination in mind that we will find out next week. I say find out as if we don't know where we're going, but one destination that we will arrive at next week on Sunseekers. Thank you guys so much for coming tonight. Thank you to my wonderful players for sticking it through. And we had no internet connection problems, which is awesome. If you like Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden, you should fucking check it out online or at your local game store. If you like any of my players, you should check them out in the description below as well. And if you like them enough, or me, you should check out our Discord in the description below, where we talk and share art of things like Cerelia's terrifying Five Nights at Freddy's pick. But other than that,
It's me.
it's your Golden Freddy pose.
I'm Golden Freddy. I'm gonna get you.
But now we are going to, or sorry, we'll rate after. But is there anything you guys want to say? I'm sure you're aware, Pearl, but we always end off with some fun. Is there anything you guys want to say to the audience before we end today?
Yeah, happy early Pokemon Day. It's in 2 days.
Hey!
Also, there's a Pokemon Direct in 2 days.